Everyone, we are here to hopefully wrap up Marvel Cosmic Invasion. We had a ton of fun playing it Thursday. Got quite far into what we were doing, and I've enjoyed it. I started out playing it as a dare drop, where if you know about dare drop, you have to kind of complete a certain mission of a game, record a clip, send it, you get a free code. Yeah, you get free code to try out the game. You tend to get a free reward for your community, which we successfully got. So if you're on the Discord, you can enter a competition on the announcements channel to win a code for this game. So there's absolutely no need for me to keep playing, but I'm really enjoying it. And what better reason to keep playing than the fact that it's good fun. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to have a little dive in the vault, because what we saw with the vault last time is you get to unlock new stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to play the game off stream to a point where I unlock everything possible. It's kind of nice to see some new things. Your music tracks, text files that tell you a bit more about the characters, occasionally a new mode for the game. So yeah, it's a nice reason to make you play a bit more. What's that? Music track. Yeah, okay. So how that double HP enemies, that's gonna be a tough mode. But yes, how is everyone doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna quickly get distracted by my watch in predictable fashion. Let's stick the watch on charge so I don't get distracted. Yeah, I had a pretty good morning. To be honest, I went for a long walk. I went for about a 6k walk to deliver some Christmas cards, and it was good fun. Okay, we've completed that bit, so we need to do... Have we completed that bit? I think so? Maybe not. Or is it Galactus? I can't remember. Okay, we'll go Galactus to start with. As far as I can tell, I reckon there are 4 levels left, and then we'll wrap things up. So yeah, we're gonna have a nice little chill morning. Bit of smashy. Who should we pick? We have unlocked some new characters. Having said that, the main thing I've learnt from the game is higher levels count for a ton. So we're probably going to stick with Cap and Iron Man. I wonder if at some point we're going to have to do some grinding and backtrack a little bit. But yeah, we're going to have a nice chill time. see how this goes. I have heard it does get harder. So we'll see how it goes. But feel free to let me know what you've got for your plans for your weekend, or what you've got up to yet this weekend. The time zones could mean you are out of the way of your Saturday.
Even Galactus doesn't deserve such a fate.
I definitely feel like I need to warm up a bit. I need to remember how to dodge. Get out of my way. Thank you. So yeah, this game came out about a couple of weeks ago on Steam, and as far as I know, all consoles. It's good fun. I've been playing it solo. I have a feeling its strength comes in playing with friends. But even solo, it's decent fun. As a fan of things like Streets of Rage and growing up in an era of scrolling beat-em-ups being everywhere, there's a nice little nod to that. It's nostalgic while not having the clunkiness that some of that genre had back then. Doesn't mean, even though I have many, probably 30 years worth of experience of a genre, doesn't mean I'm actually any good at it, as we can see. We're dodging. Probably got to start actually, yeah, fighting back. Got him. Get Mr. Sentinel. Yeah, and as a one-time Marvel fan that's fairly mainstream with my Marvel love, but I know the basics. I'm enjoying that side of things too.
Bugs want to get their butt kicked. Let us fight with valor.
Silver Surfer, hey!
For a nihilist, die for a nihilist.
I want to fight you, Silver Surfer. You're too cool.
They got their hooks in the big tree. They got Chrome Dome too.
I mean, I will. My standards are pretty low, but still.
Stronger than this.
Missed a bit, but yeah, not too bad. Okay, Silver Surfer. I reckon Silver Surfer is a mid-level boss because he's not that hard. She says getting beaten up by him, but still. That's me being sloppy rather than him being good.
Fire up the electro cannon, Iron Man. You're out of business.
Up you go, Mr. Surfer.
Thanos, Lifebringer.
Ooh, everyone's favourite part in a beat 'em up. We're in a lift, or on a lift. So we're a captive audience and we gotta beat up everything that lands.
Hey, I recognize this junk. It's made from Lifebringer 1, Galactus's birth ship. This
At
must
least we
be
do have
how
that gun if we need it. We don't
First
really
Avenger.
need it yet, but ooh, hello.
Courtesy of Thanos.
Okay, fun enough, don't fall off a massive height. Come out, guys. Trying to save the world here. I know you're trying to do the opposite. I assume we're trying to save the world. I've not paid that much attention to the story. I've enjoyed what I've witnessed. Kind of it. What have you all got planned for the rest of the weekend? I'm planning on not being as organised with fighting as I should be. This is not going well. Away. Leave me alone. We do have Iron Man here. Obviously,
Keep fighting.
we could do being better. That's what we could do. Let's do that, but better. So yeah, weekend-wise, yeah, before we go right now, we live in hope that maybe
For anything.
we could have been at a halfway point, but nah, that would have been too nice, wasn't it? Yeah. But we'll count those for warm-up. Yeah, my main plans, Christmassy stuff. I got loads of gifts to wrap,
Deserves such a fate.
a few other bits and pieces. I've got a bit of a busy weekend. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm hoping today is the busy day and then tomorrow is a nice relaxing day. Is better?
Dual repulsor blast.
I've been less sloppy than I was first time round. Whoop. A little bit faster on the reactions. Hopefully. Not underestimating the enemy. Sentinel, go away please. Thank you. We gotcha.
We're getting closer to the silver. I can feel it.
Not now. Ooh. Oh, I remember. Yes. Stay flying while the rocks land, and then eventually the rocks will run out. And that's when we can focus on some combat. Hey, Woody! Welcome in. How you doing? Hello, Sentinel. Get this one.
Oh, scanners say you're losing.
Slowest first redeem. Yeah. It's been a quiet one so far.
Sounds like a bunch of these bugs
Peter.
get their butt kicked. Let us fight with
How was your Saturday?
You're out of business.
Life threatens.
Was it today?
Live for a night.
Yeah, walking down dinner and then going to bed as soon as the melatonin kicks. Good plan. Hope you got a good dinner. Hey Jezza, how are you doing?
no wonder they got their hooks.
How is your morning going?
Got Chrome Dome too. Surfer, please. You are stronger than this.
Laser beam to the face works every time. Sadly, so does a kick to the head. Yeah, we got him. Not ideal, but that went better than last time.
Thanos, Lifebringer.
Definitely feel either rustier with this or like the last few levels a little bit harder. It's probably a little bit of both.
Dual repulsor blast.
Hey, I recognize this junk.
But I suspect quantity-wise, it is a bit more relentless than
This
usual.
must be how he's bent him to Annihilus's will.
Yeah, that will work. Okay,
Courtesy of
off you go. Thank you. Trying to be a bit more liberal with the special attacks, because they're useful to save the bosses, but they do restore quite quickly. Yeah, what 3-1? Good.
You're out of business.
That also worked pretty well. Ketchup and Chasek. Dinner is a steak, tomato, cheese and olives in a bread roll and a chicken roll with the same batter. Nice. Both are leftovers from work and the cricket club next door. That sounds pretty tasty to me. And the rest, my 1.25 litre vanilla Coke for S tier Coke in my opinion. I don't drink Coke, but vanilla Coke does sound tasty. But I like the sound of a dinner. Anything that's a tasty sandwich is good in my book. was meant to go see my friend today as it's his baby's first birthday, so putting on a few nibbles and hot drinks, but I've come down with a flu. Oh no. So I said I don't want to give them or the baby anything. So I decided not to go for obvious reasons. Yeah, that's a good plan. I mean, particularly with a baby, yeah, nobody needs flu. But I'm sorry you've got flu too, Jezza. That sucks. I suppose the only hope is it's better to get flu now than in like a couple of weeks. Yeah, get the flu out of the way before Christmas, so then, so when we get at Christmas, you're going to be well. That's kind of the only silver lining, I would have thought. Silver Surfer is speedy. Oh, but when you hit him, he hasn't got the best of HP, so that's good. Did he knock himself down with the rocks he dropped? I think he did. Wait, where's he gone? Oh, there. There was a little bit where the game had just kind of bugged out. And then we don't have to keep shooting him, but it's kind of satisfying, isn't it? Look at it. Look at him go. My girlfriend got it from a colleague at work who then passed it on to me. There is so much flu about, isn't there?
Many deaths.
Yeah, it's kind of scary how much flu there is. It's normally one of the perks of working from home, but when you live with someone who has to leave the house for work, that's when that perk goes out the window. Yeah. Because I know, I mean, I'm working from home anyway, because I always do. But, like, for instance, my personal trainer and his training group are having a night out next Saturday. And I would love to go, but I'm not going to go because it's only a few days before Christmas. I'm going to end up ill. I know I'm going to end up ill for Christmas. I don't want to risk it, basically. Especially with my immune system, it's just, nah. But it's annoying because, you know, like you with cancelling seeing your friend, it means you're missing out on something fun. But I think this time of year there is so much going around. And I've had my flu jab at least. But even still, that's, you know, not a magic fix. It just kind of helps. You're out of business. Yeah, you are. I feel like I'm in a good position here. I like that they're running towards the laser beam. Big fan of that. Okay, everyone's dead. Cool.
Street food.
Street food. Iron Man, you are such a snob. I feel ya. My immune system is awful too. I have to get yearly flu jabs. Yeah, it's annoying, isn't it? Yeah. Imminent, really? You have an imminent system.
I shall end this in
I feel like an imminent system is not a good sign. Laser beam to the head, yes. It's about special attack that only works against supervillains.
I'm getting tired of this. You're gonna have a dent in your chrome rad. We'll free you one way or another, Surfer.
Yeah, it sucks when you got a poor imminent system. Yeah, we're mostly going for the good old traditional, let's pin him against a wall. Just to try and slow him down a tiny bit.
I need your repulsor backup.
And of course a laser beam to the face. Can't go wrong with one of those. It's scrappy, but as far as I can tell, given the way it's kind of introduced, and the fact Silver Surfer is a lot harder than he was 5 minutes ago, I reckon we just need to survive this boss battle and then we're done for the level. So I think I'm okay with being a little bit sloppy. We're not that sloppy, but yeah. Low-key sloppy. Get him? I think we got him. Hey, welcome in. I wanted to continue playing some Chrono Trigger today as well, but I guess that's not going to happen with how I currently feel, so I'll have to watch you play games. Oh yeah, if you're feeling right rough, I hate that level of ill where you don't even want to play games, you just kind of, I just want to bed rot and watch stuff. But I hope I can entertain a little bit.
Annihilus will feel the might of the power cosmic. So swears the Silver Surfer.
Bye bye, Silver Surfer. We freed him from insectoid influence.
Annihilus. No fear. Let's get out of here or we'll miss one hell of a fight.
I'm literally just in bed with Evie feeling sorry for myself. Oh yeah, that is true flu, isn't it? But I find that's how you can tell. Have I got a virus or have I got flu? Flu is where you're just thinking, I want to leave the bed. I don't even want to. Yeah. I think you even get to the point when you have flu where you're just thinking, I just want the day to end. However many days need to end until I can be bothered to exist. So yeah, I hope Evie is being a good little support for you, at least. Hey, we unlocked the Silver Surfer. I think we might have unlocked. Yeah, we've unlocked everyone. We're going to stick with our core team. But it's nice to see, I'm guessing the joy comes in leveling other characters. Off you go, weird little insects. But yeah, the next couple of weeks I'm going to be extra careful to the best of my abilities to not get sick, because I don't want to get sick for Christmas. But obviously, it's not as easy as just going, I'm not going to get sick.
Worldmind says this place is reactor powered.
Hey Lou, I hope you're doing well. She's just in a perfect ball. Oh, well done, Evie. Look after Jezza.
Ready for action.
Ow. I think for me, probably the riskiest place for catching stuff is going to be the gym. So I'm going tomorrow. Tomorrow, when I go on a Sunday morning, it's usually pretty quiet, because it's Sunday morning, no deal. Yeah. That's why I go first thing on a Sunday morning, it's nice and quiet. And then I go a couple of sessions with a trainer, Tuesday and Thursday. And then I'm not going to go after that. I want to do some exercise at home. But I'm not going to risk it this side of Christmas. Not now, Tentacle. Wow, you were tough if you weren't okay with a tentacle. The laser beam. That's better. Just finished therapy. Blah. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope it is useful, even though it probably feels draining and all the bad things right now. Yeah, therapy can be really exhausting. Why are there so many of you? Probably because there's only a few levels to go left on the game, but why?
Oh, street food.
Look, Tony Stark, stop complaining about the street food. It's kept you going this far. You can handle it. Can you stay still so I can beat you up, please, thing? Might go for a special. Yep, that'll do it. Oh, and it's even dropped right there. That's good. I believe it will be. They're still untangling me. That's a good way of putting it. Untangling me.
Just Jezza _ has an amazing pun to share. You won't hear a pun around the Christmas period. You'll be lucky.
Good work, Jezza. Good, yes. Have I got... I was going to say, what did I do for this? I don't think this counts, but... No, that was the wrong sound clip. But never mind. Thank you, Jezza. Keep meaning add a clapping sound, and I haven't done that yet, but thank you. But yeah, Lou, untangling is a good way of putting it, isn't it? Yeah. Trying to work out the inner workings of your mind. Which, to be honest, I think makes going to the gym look easy. Yeah, I don't think the dun 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 sound works, but Here we are.
Fully charged. Dual repulsor blast.
I haven't worked out I don't know how long it's going to take us to finish this game, but I reckon we're still going to have some time left in the stream, and I haven't worked out what we're going to play after this. If anyone has any kind of suggestions of what to do after, even if it's play marbles, that's also an option. But yeah, I haven't really thought about it.
Oh, street food.
Stop complaining about the street food, Tony. It's not endearing, it's just kind of irritatingly snobby. We have all seen you eat the shawarma. Oh, I was going to say, do you want to fall down that hole? And you did. Attempts to turn around face intense fight. Wow, class, it might be, yeah. I mean, that's a nice, easy win. And it's all nicely set up. But I haven't actually played it in a little bit. So, WoW Classic, yeah, it might be a nice chill thing to play. Everyone fall down the hole, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I'll get hit by that. I had a massage yesterday. Hilariously, my back was fine. I just had tension in one shoulder and one buttock. I have no idea what. One buttock. That is so specific too, isn't it?
Thank you, Egaphone Rap, for subscribing for 10 months. Thanks for 10 months of inadvertently
Egofonrat
getting
just
into serious
resubscribed
discussions in
for
your
10
chat,
months.
Haley, less than
Thanks for
3.
10 months of inadvertently getting into serious
Hey,
discussions
Zesty
in
Egg,
your
thank
chat, Haley,
you.
less than 3.
I love it. Thanks for 10 months of inadvertently getting into serious discussion. Yeah, we're good at that, aren't we? Yeah. It should now be your moment to go. So anyway, I want to inadvertently have a serious chat about something now. But thank you for the resubs, Zest. It's very kind of you. I hope you were doing well and you had a good Saturday. I like this area. We don't really have to do anything. We just get to watch them fly into stuff and die. Yeah, how have you got one buttock that's tense? That's I'm not judging, I'm just kind of curious if you must be... Is it on the same side as your shoulder? I'm wondering if you keep all the tension on one side of you. Does that make sense? Maybe? Wait, what? I jumped then. Game, let me jump. There we go.
Better than Rush.
Yuki3R has rated over with 24
Whoop.
viewers. Give
Hey,
them a
Yuki,
warm welcome.
welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Tension of one buttock. There we go. You're coming on a perfect point. We're trying to work out why Lou has tension in one buttock. Buttock. Not both, just one. Welcome in, Yuki. Hey, Miss Reiji. Hey, Jezza. No, wait, Jezza's already here. Thoughts on immigration. Joking. Hey, I'm Sanguru. Hey, Spaghetti. Woody, you got the shout out in super fast. Possibly due to compensation for tennis. Ah, that would make sense. Hey, Mina, how are you doing? Have I got everyone? Yes, I think I have. How are you doing, Yuki? You were playing Red Dead Redemption 2 again, weren't you? I was watching you a little while ago while I was eating breakfast. And I was doing my usual where I was taking in my atmosphere while making sure I wasn't going to remember a single thing that happened in the game. Because I still haven't played it. I would very much like to hear about loose pottage. Yep, that's what we're discussing. Yeah, so how are you all doing? If you don't already know me, I'm somewhat sleepy today, to be honest. I went for a 6-kilometre walk when I woke up, and I think I might have walked slightly too far for energy. But hello, I'm Helicopter. I'm a variety streamer. At the moment, we're playing some Marvel Cosmic Invasion. We're getting quite near the end of that. We're probably going to switch over to some World of Warcraft Classic after that. I play a little bit of everything, really. Kind of a leaning on kind of cozy strategy or base building games. Something that's kind of calm, something that can be calm. But at the moment, as demonstrated, we're playing Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which is not calm, but it is a lot of fun. So that's me. So thank you for being here. If Yuki, you need to raid and run and grab some food, and if anyone else needs to raid and run and just do whatever you need to do, feel free. Would massively appreciate a look if you're in that position, but if not, that's cool too, so thank you. I'm feeling so dead right now. Thought I was a spirit from a great beyond who just arrived in my raid despite chatting a few minutes ago. I'm sorry, Jez. I was reading through the list. I'm kind of sleepy, and then it was, wait a minute, Jez is already here. 6 kilometres is still solid. It is, yeah, I was very happy with the 6 kilometres. Took me about an hour, so that's not too slow a pace. Yeah, I was delivering Christmas cards while listening to Linkin Park's Hybrid Theory, because how can you get more Christmassy than listening to Hybrid Theory? But we'll go with that logic. But no, it's a weird Christmas habit of mine, tradition of I deliver local Christmas cards while listening to Hybrid Theory. That is my teenage angst moment. 6 kilometres is definitely huge. Yeah, it was a nice walk. But more than I would usually do as soon as I wake up. I kind of do it across the day, but not usually in one walk. Marvel is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I think it's probably best if you play it with some friends. But even solo, it's very nostalgic. I like those kind of games. I grew up playing a lot of games like that. So yeah, it's been good fun. And hey Sim is here with the Sim Dumpy emote. Which is the worst thing I have seen all day. It is only 11 AM, a lot could happen. But yes, hey Sim, how are you doing? I enjoyed lurking a lot on your stream. I lurked a little bit before my 6k walk, and then obviously I was around a bit after that when I got to see the Sim Dumpy. My 3-hour shift today was 8.94 kilometres, because I hate standing still when I'm pool deck while guarding. I'd be the same, Woody. When I used to work retail, I would not stay still. I'd get really bored. There would be people I worked with who could just sit there for 4 hours with nothing to do. I'd go insane. I'd walk around the shop. I'd be tidying up the slightest little thing. Yeah, I hear you. You're not the only one who associates this time of year Linkin Park. There you go. It's not just me then. Have I said hi to you, Rachie? I can't remember. I know I said hi to Mina. If not, I hope you're doing well, Rachie. No worries, Yuki. I need to get dinner sorted and I can hear my puppy stress balking, so I need to go settle him down. No, definitely, Yuki. Go do that. Yes, I completely understand. And as we all know, I almost always end every stream going, I'm hungry now, I need to go. I first listened to them this time of year in 2017 and it was on repeat to learn the tracks. Good plan. I like it. I listened at launch because I'm old, but... Post-Christmas card is crawling in my skin. Yep, yeah, that was it. Yep. They're happily feeling all the Christmas spirit or quietly going. Beer doesn't really matter, does it? Nah, no. In the end, nope. Oh, I did. That's okay then. I lost track. I've already said hi to Jezza from a raid, and Jezza wasn't on my raid. I was going to just show you all my plan to make sure that I don't keep having that moment where I have to go, nah, I'm hungry, I need to end now, because I won't. I'm hoping the bag does not split when I lift it. 71 super fun-sized bars. Okay, in front there again. Basically, they're tiny little bars of Snickers, Twix, Mars, Bounty, Milky Way. Yeah, that's it. There's 71 of them. Then my plan for a while is any time I need to take a break. Oh, bag is just about to drop. Don't split. There we go. Is quickly inhale one of those, and I'm all sorted. I was listening to Linkin Park in 2000 when I was 8. That makes me feel less old than Woody, but I was the peak age. I was 15, 16, depending on when. Yeah, depending on when in 2000, 15 or 16. I don't know if that emote's going to get banned. I mean, it shouldn't. It might. Miss Rachie and mine are a 2-for-1 package deal. If you say hi to one, you say hi to the other, even if the other isn't watching. True. Yeah, I do generally try and go, hope mine is... It's usually Rachie that says hi, so I try to also go, I hope mine is doing well too. By the way, this whole time there was a really cute blackbird that is just sitting outside my window, watching. I've made friends with the birds, so... I miss the beans. Bring back Bean Boozle. I do still have the Bean Boozles. I mean, I'm not going to eat them for fun. Think about it. Wait a minute. I know what I was going to do. I meant to add it at the moment I'm running out of, use your words. Basically, at the moment on Twitch, you can do a promotion where you get 35% off 5 gift subs. And the problem is I've still got 5 to use and I have to use them all by the end of the year. I have 61 hours remaining. It's not going to happen. So just on the off chance anyone wants to make me suffer eating a Bean Boozle, we now have that activated. So yeah, if you are that evil person who wants me to eat a Bean Boozle, let's get started on that. Well, okay, well, if you refresh the stream, it should now have the discount. I'm going to double check it has. I have activated it. I'm hoping I don't have to restart. I wouldn't have thought you'd have to restart the stream. Has it popped up? Yeah, we have 35% off gift subs at the moment if you want to be evil. I will eat a Bean Boozle for, we'll go 5. Maybe slightly less. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, if you want to burn through all your life savings on me with 1,000 gift subs, I don't know if I have 200 Bean Boozles. I could do a drongo and eat the whole packet, but that would only be if somebody had the money for 1,000 gift subs, so please don't do it. Hey Reb, how you doing? I see Santa came earlier. Oh, the dumpy. Also, Treacle, hey, how are you? I've not used that all this year. I keep forgetting. So, yes. And then now I feel awful because I basically activated what a whole bunch of you were watching. I'm not expecting any money, it's just I'm trying to burn through my hours. I need to be more organised. How are you doing, Treacle? And hey, Free Cat Dude, how are you? Hey, Hannah. So, how are we all doing? I'm going to go back to violence. Cartoony violence. You enjoy the lurk, Reb? I was in Mike Does Audio. Oh, Mike Does Audio is a lovely streamer. I love watching his streams. And some chatter subbed around $400 worth of gift subs. It was crazy. The guy later went on to say, I don't have a lot of money. Well, I mean, they don't have a lot of money now. Wow, that's... yeah, I don't know how I would deal with that. To be honest, I think the most anyone has gift subbed on one stream... Did one of you gift 10? Definitely 5 a couple of times. Even that, you're there going, oh God, why? I'm not worth it. Trying to do ballet streams while watching. Stretches, not ballet stream. I mean, you could do ballet streams. Ballet stretches while watching. I hope that releases the tension in the buttock.
Iron Cannon, you're out of business.
Yeah, Lou, you definitely gifted 5. And I know Jezza has. I think there's estimated. I don't know. I apologise now if I've forgotten names. But I know a few of you who gifted 5 subs, which is incredibly generous. Because I'm firmly, squarely in the... God, am I worth money? I don't think I am.
Fully charged.
But yeah, did I have anything else interesting? Yeah, Mike Does Audio. Mike Does Audio is a lovely streamer. I don't tend to get a chance to watch him as much as I would like. But when I do, I tend to be lurking, and he's just very chill and calm. You are worth it. Oh, thank you. I don't know if I am, but I will take it if you think I am. I gifted a 10 last time. I think you did, Jezza. Yeah, I remember being a bit... oh my God, that's a lot.
Fully charged.
Might be for my birthday. Ooh,
Up to you, Winghead.
birthday stream. I don't remember now. I will catch up on chat when I'm less dying. You gonna get them? Uh-oh. That's that weird cursed hype train
Egglefodder
sound.
just gifted 5 subs.
Well done, my ears. I heard somebody who gifted 5 subs. Egg, Zest, thank you. Let's dig out the Bean Boozles. I'll just catch them and chat a sec. But I think stretching streams could do that. I think they could. Maybe that's what I'll diversify into next year. I forgot myself. You are... oh, thank you, Jezza. Butt of one stretch. There we go. New name ready for you, Zest. There was a mod in a channel where a guy was talking about selling his dead father's tools to try to make ends meet. We wanted to get in with a streamer, and I worked out they spent about 2k in one stream. It was so painful. The streamer wouldn't let me time him out for his own good, as he wanted the money. Oh, good grief. I don't know how I would handle that. So thank you so much, Zest. Going straight into that. You gifted a sub to Minor. Good choice. Llama Drama. That is an amazing name. Reb, Big Zoe, and Hannah. Oh, that's lovely to see some regulars also get a sub. I think your birthday swayed me with kindness, Tim. Oh, thank you, Chesa. Miner's Court. Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, yeah, the weird thing where the fishing goes crazy. Imagine actually hitting people I know, random gift. Yeah, you did good. I am now going to have to dig out the Bean Boozles. Fishing goes crazy. I don't like Bean Boozles. There we go. Yeah, that was really good. Thank you so much, Zest. I feel terrible that I basically went, oh yeah, I forgot to activate the gift subs, because it feels a bit like I kind of went, gift me subs, which is the worst thing you ever want to do. But hey, I'm going to suffer now. Oh man, even the packet stinks. The box is kind of broken, so I'm just tipping one out. It's brown. Oh, is it? There isn't a brown one. That could be. I mean, the nearest colour-wise is going to be liver and onion or cappuccino. Now, I'm going to say this straightforwardly, chat. I don't like liver and onions at all. Like, really, really don't. It does look like guinea pig poo, doesn't it? I'm a little bit worried. I mean, if it was a guinea pig poo, it'd probably just taste better than liver and onion. Okay, chat. Well, rip me. Unless it's cappuccino. That whole packet, I can't begin to explain. I think it's the old sock smell. It smells like old socks or kind of bad cheese. Give me subs. I guess it'll be fine if you're Tommy. I'd imagine guinea pig poo is very earthy given what they eat. Yeah, I've never knowingly eaten a guinea pig poo. I don't think I've ever unknowingly. I can't see a guinea pig poo being that bad. I'm not going to find out. But not gonna, if we run out of Bean Boozles one day, I'm not going to go get some guinea pig poo. If nothing else, I'm on immunosuppressants. That's probably not a good idea. Imagine that. You go to A&E and they're going, so how do you think you got this infection? I did eat guinea pig poo because somebody on the internet told me to do it. Anyway, let's find out what this is. Good luck me. I've had a very good track record with beans. I think it's going to end now. No, it's cappuccino. How do I keep dodging the bullets? That's pretty nice. But yeah, I keep dodging bullets. Because I haven't had liver and onion, rotten egg, stink butt. I haven't had most of it, and I don't know how I've done it. I still haven't had dead fish. I remember that one. I did have old bandage, that was not nice. I had someone come into my stream and ask me if I did Vindom. I then had to demonstrate to some of my chat what they meant. I got a bunch of subs just for
Treacle cheered X100.
Thank you for the 100 bits, Treacle. I think the usual rule that I came up with before was if we get to 500 bits, I'll have a Bean Boozle. Which I think money-wise is actually better value than the gift subs. I never said there was a good plan to this. But RNG bean gods are in your favour. They are. Yeah, cappuccino was quite nice. Thank you for the hype train, everyone. Thank you very much for the gift sub, Zest, and the 100 bits, Treacle. Yeah, it's quite. Yeah, I'm planning. Maybe it should be 1,000 bits. That would be nearer, wouldn't it? I don't know. I'll make it up as I go along. Yeah, because 500 bits is basically one sub, isn't it? Well, yeah. By that logic, should I be risky, chat? Should I just have another one? I feel like I'm not giving you enough back by having cappuccino. So there we go. This one was at the top of a pack. It is white. It's going to be dirty dishwater or birthday cake, I think. And then I shall stop for a bit. I think it's a birthday cake. It doesn't taste horrific, it just doesn't taste awful either. Wait, doesn't taste great either. Yeah, I think probably 1,000 bits. Yeah, it's not a great birthday cake. I think it is birthday cake, because the other nearest option would be Tutti Frutti. It's definitely not. It's not dirty dishwater. I think it's just a very mid-birthday cake. I'd imagine you get those bits faster than the Twitch payout. The Twitch payout is a tad on the slow side, yeah. Because I got paid the Twitch payout today, and it was, I can't remember now if it was for October. It might have been for November. I think it might have been October though. But anyway, thank you all. I'm just forever grateful that I even have Twitch payouts, because I remember... Okay. The idea of ever getting a Twitch payout was just, yeah, that's not going to happen. Why would I get a Twitch payout? So thank you all. But yeah, I can't believe the 2 beans I've had were perfectly fine. As in, I'm just being picky and going, it's not a very good birthday cake. But on the other hand, it's not dirty dishwater. How many points I have? I was tempted to pull a card again, but with my luck last time, I'm scared. The cards are weird, aren't they? I bought them because I thought they'd be nice cosy things to discuss, and then you get into weird things where it's like, what's it like to be in prison? What do you think it's like to be in prison? And it's a weird business.
Ready for action.
Yeah, I thought it'd be nice. I mean, I think the idea was meant to be outside of streaming. It's designed for, have you started dating and you'd like to get to know each other through a fun method? I mean, I suppose it'd be one way of, on a date, you'd find out quickly if the person you were dating had gone to prison. But anyway, thank you all for being here. Again, thank you for the contributions. I am not good at the idea of me being worth the money, which I suppose in a way it's a confidence thing, isn't it? Just thinking when I started out writing for a living, I had very cheap fees because I was I'm not worth the big money, and now, to be honest, actually at the moment I'm just, please hire me. But at the peak, I was more, I am worth the big money. This is my hourly rate. I am worth every penny.
Ready for action.
Next card. Why does Santa only visit houses of children with well-off parents? The cards are just the internal thoughts of Egg of One round on a daily basis. I'd be surprised if I had Christmas-themed cards, they started being a bit bleak. Yeah, why does he only visit the children of well-off parents? Yes. I think it made it hilarious as well that I could get first-hand experience from my brother. Terrible, of course, but still kind of hilarious given the context. That's true, Jezza, yeah. Yeah, I've known a couple of people over the years that have been in prison, but I'm not in a position to instantly text them and go, so, hey, what's it like? I've had to begin proper negotiation things at work, and I feel very uncomfortable doing it. Oh, yeah, I've been like that. I still get that. I mean, obviously, most of the work I do, you have to... Invariably, they'll say, oh, what's your fee for 1,000 words or something? And it depends, to be blunt, it depends on who's asking. There are sites where I've charged relatively little. And then things like once I did, I think I can say, yeah, well, I did some writing for the Mobile Phone Network, EE, which I don't know... I don't think it's probably well known outside the UK, but it might be. It's a really big phone network. It's like one of the big few in the UK, and they wanted me to write a whole load of marketing copy. And obviously they're going to get quoted very differently than a small website with a kind of limited budget, because it's a massive phone network that Kevin Bacon does all the adverts for. They can afford a bit more, but you have to be willing to risk it really and hope that nobody goes, no. Santa is classist, yes. Down with Santa. Found out that Time Extension is actually Nintendo Life when I want to do non-Nintendo content. Yeah! The company behind Nintendo Life owns a lot of, well, quite a few sites. They also own Pure Xbox. I think Pure Xbox is still around. Because, spoiler alert, once upon a time I applied for a job as the editor for Pure Xbox, which Nintendo Life owned. But at that point they weren't offering, the salary wasn't great compared to what I was earning elsewhere freelance, so I said no. In hindsight, it would have been nice to have more editorial experience, but the pay was kind of not the best. But yeah, I like Time Extension and Nintendo Life. On a selfish note, I wish they paid more, but I like reading it.
I need more juice.
Yeah, I think this is where we died last time, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to concentrate a bit, and then I will catch up on the chat. I think we'll be okay. But there are a lot of them. But a laser beam to the face always helps, yes. Hey, that's good, we beat up one and it killed all three of them. I like the logic. Big fan. Hey, Vulgo, how you doing? Don't find it funny how my Reddit post randomly ended up in a Time Extension article. That does seem to be a trend I've seen out of a few sites where, yeah, they make articles out of Reddit, which I don't complain about, but
No kidding.
I look at source, I always go to Reddit instead.
Let's get out of here.
Weirdly, those two Bean Boozles have made me thirsty. Yeah, we've only got 2 levels to go, chat. How is it going to go? I have heard tell that it gets quite hard at the end. Pun not intended. Well, I suppose technically it doesn't get hard at the end.
Cosmic here. Annihilus will want to claim it for his own.
Oh, we won't let Bug Boy get away with it.
We shall not. The power cosmic belongs to someone else.
Scale 1 to 10. How evil are you feeling today, Go? So what is everyone doing this weekend, or what have you already done this weekend? As we're covering quite a few time zones at this point. Because plan-wise, today... Oh, we've got a Huga card. Let's see what the hell we're gonna get. Okay, we've dodged a bullet here. I don't think there is any... I mean, there's some stuff you could go very dark with your answers, but not really. Yeah, it's kind of harmless. Right. Is there any famous personal character you can impersonate really well? No. I'm just going to be blunt. No, I'm awful at impersonations. Yeah, lots of people can do lots of different voices. I think I can only do this one. And I don't even like this one. But this is it. Decided to risk it. You got lucky. Kermit? You can do Kermit? Oh, I wish you were the one streaming right now, Lou. We also have, what was your favourite thing on the playground when you were a kid? I managed to think of a whole bunch of dark answers there. But mine was the swings. I like the swings. I still would go on the swings if it was kind of socially acceptable for me to go on the swings. Can do a pretty good impression of Andy Serkis's Gollum. Ooh. My mum said she thinks my Shadow the Hedgehog impression is cool. Okay. If I was streaming, I get sued by Disney after doing that good of what? Wow. We also have this is the most wholesome of all the 3 questions. What quality do you appreciate the most in a friend? That one quality. I'd probably go kindness. Because if you don't have kindness, I probably don't want to know you. To be blunt. I mean, I want a friend to have a similar sense of humour to me, and other things to be similar. But ultimately, if you're not kind, you haven't really got the basics. Nice cock. I mean, yeah, depends on what kind of friend. Could work too. We had a tyre swing that... Wait, actually, now I'm left again. Wait a minute. I'm really hoping the nice cock was the friend question, not the playground question. Otherwise, we got a whole different problem there. We had a tyre swing that spun in circles at the pack across the road from my parents' place. Ooh, that sounds fun. Probably Disney saying you'll bring Kermit into disrepute. Well, Disney have finally been okay with AI stuff with their creation, so they're probably bringing it upon themselves. Non-judgmental, yeah, that's good. Empathetic, yep, those are good. Yeah, there you go. You want kindness, non-judgmental, empathetic, and probably a nice cock. Although I don't tend to see my friends' cocks. Egg just has a crush on chickens. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, we'll go with that. Yes. Wait a minute. I was just thinking, because I was going to check something. I remembered I was setting up Tangier. Tangier is broken. Why is Tangier broken? Let's have a quick little look while we have a pause. It should not be broken. No, you're not broken, are you? But you also are. Okay, we're going to try playing a test thing. If I can. You're not online with the integration or haven't set. Wait a minute. Okay, well, that's going to be something for me to sort out another day then. Interesting. AI is probably going to write the next Lion King production. Well, surely there hasn't been a good Lion King film since the first one. Just to be harsh. Kindness is a good call. I also appreciate honesty. It's really annoying when people aren't honest with you. Had an issue where someone posted a really bad picture of me and the person who posted it said, "I thought you looked beautiful," which I clearly wasn't. I showed it to another friend and she was like, "Ooh, she did you dirty." Yeah, it's a tricky one to be honest without kind of being harsh. But yeah, yes. Can guys actually say they have a headache down below if they have an erection? That's a question. I don't know. But maybe. Why are you watching the Woody, what? Don't ask people if they're watching stuff in the shower. What the fuck have I joined? Yeah, hey Adam. A little bit of chaos. Yes. Hot take, Disney films don't hold up as an adult. I think it depends on the film. Like, I watched a Goofy movie a few months ago, and I loved as a kid, and it actually aged quite well. Some films age really poorly. Beauty and the Beast, even as a kid, I watched Beauty and the Beast, and I thought, wow, she's shallow. She only liked him when he turned into a handsome prince. Ugh. Oh, shower thought. Oh, fair enough. Fair. I won't shoot the messenger. How are you doing, Adam? I haven't seen you in a little bit. I hope things are going well for you. I know things were being a bit of a pain as a understatement. I hope things are doing better for you now. Oh, we have ads underway. Adam may not have heard that. I'll make sure I say that in a minute. Song of the South contains some valuable moral lessons that are still relevant in 2025. I loved Song of the South. I'm going to be honest. I know all the problematic things as to why that can never exist again. As a kid, none of that. I suppose I was a naive kid who fortunately was not racist, and I just really liked the music of Song of the South. But I appreciate that is probably the worst thing I could ever say. But I am entirely understanding as to why Song of the South must never be a thing ever again. Because I have seen people be a bit, well, they should still allow it to be out, and you think, that's fair, that's okay. But as a kid, I did love Song of the South. We're in distraction mode until January. But that sounds like the best plan. I hope you can have a nice Christmas, despite everything. And I hope, crucially, January goes way better for you, Adam. I love Beauty and the Beast. I like it. I'm just... Maybe it says a lot about me. I like the Beast when he's the Beast, and less so when he's the handsome prince. And maybe it just says something about my taste in men. Maybe that's something that means I should still be in therapy. Okay, Pixar animation art makes my eyes bleed. Wow, that is a very hot take. That is pure spicy. Unexpected mashups. Beauty and the Beastie Boys. No Sleep Till Brooklyn. I would love to see Beauty and the Beastie Boys. Frozen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance. I love that. That is just a... I just love that. If you don't already know, there's the book that is... It's a Zen art of motorcycle maintenance, isn't it? That is just... Oh, chef's kiss. I approve. Little Mermaid just angers me now. I never liked The Little Mermaid as a kid. I just found it a bit... I'm sure now I would be able to formulate thoughts better than just going, nah, I didn't like it, but I was not a fan as a kid. My favourite as a kid was The Lion King, even though The Lion King was also incredibly traumatic and, in hindsight, kind of toxic with the whole Hakuna Matata thing. I mean, Hakuna Matata is it's a fun song, but it's basically going, have you tried burying your feelings? Have you just tried not being sad? Oh hey, your dad died, and you got set up to make it look like it was, somebody said it was your fault. Have you tried just not worrying about it? So glad someone got, yeah, I did. I haven't read Zen since I was like 13, so I can't remember a damn thing about it. Yeah, I'm the same. I read it as a teenager. I can't remember a thing. But I do remember the name, because the name is a really cool name. So, yes. I do get where you're coming from. As my interpretation of that, the Beast should have just become comfortable with what he'd become and learnt to love himself and the people around him. Wow, are we in a therapy session? Yeah, that's exactly it. Beast should have been... Everyone should have accepted Beast for who he is, and it should have all been fine. And maybe that's why things like Shrek exists now, because we've all become a little bit more enlightened to go, wait a minute, it's fine, you be a beast. You be you. Woody is typing out the music of The Lion King, and I love it. The Lion King's meant... that'll be good and fun and violent. Purchase the Beast with an apple. Oh, imagine a shaved Beast. I think he would be very, very pale. Brave Prowler. There it goes, Zest, you come in and it hasn't become inadvertently serious. We're just talking about Disney films. Any minute now we're going to delve into how Disney films have actually... Well, we probably dodged a bullet with Song of the South by just casually mentioning Song of the South and moving on quickly. No white men got shot. And Jezza is now... That is the Circle of Life. Circle of Life is kind of toxic too, isn't it? I mean, I know what it's getting at, but it is also basically going, yeah, people die, get on with it. People are meant to die, move on. Having said that, I did actually once have somebody not long after my dad died say to me, not quite it was the Circle of Life, but was a bit, oh, well, it's the natural order of things. Okay, I'm 23. Yeah. So there we go. I almost had my own Circle of Life moment.
Street food.
If you have been around, if you have grieved, you will know that people say the wildest things to the grieving. Like they just need to fill a gap in with a sentence and then they just say total nonsense. Which I suppose in a way is Hakuna Matata. kill you. You look kind of like a Venom ripoff. Temu Venom. There we go. Let's catch up. I'm in a cursed mood. Yeah, it's good. You should be. Be in a fun cursed mood. The Princess Diaries of a Wimpy Kid. Oh, that princess wouldn't want nothing to do with a wimpy kid. Great thing to say to someone that's great. Yep, things happen for a reason. Can fuck right up. Yeah, I've heard that a lot. And you think, no, things don't happen for a reason. Just no. It still scares me. It's more the thought of not existing more that freaks me out. Anyway. Yeah, it's the missing out for me. Or the feeling like I haven't achieved what I wanted to achieve in my life. There we go, we went dark. I've never really had any serious grieving myself yet at 43, so I'm probably a bit prone to saying weird things to grieving people. I would have thought though, Zest. I mean, I don't know, but I bet you still say caring things. Weird things are fine. It's kind of things that diminish the importance of the event. They're the problem. Because I have definitely said weird things, even since experience of grieving. But I think that's okay. It's if you kind of say things that are a bit, oh well, never mind. That's not the best. Or, oh yeah, I know exactly what you're going through because my hamster died. Yeah, that's, yeah. I mean, you can say that and then burst out laughing. That's fine. I mostly just stay quiet and nod understanding. Well, you have perfect Zest then. That's good. A lot of it is just kind of, to be honest, you can just kind of go, I have no idea what that feels like. But that sounds awful. But I do. So, you don't strike me as someone who would tell someone to essentially just move in. No, Zest absolutely wouldn't. No, I know they would not. And that's the key. I think you just have to kind of go, just acknowledge it. I mean, I've had the experience of my friend of mine a couple of years ago had both her parents die in quick succession, and they weren't young, but they also weren't the age. You know, they were kind of late 60s, early 70s. They shouldn't have died when they did. They did. And even with experiences of grief, I was kind of left going, I've got no idea what to say to you, and I was just honest and went, I can't begin to imagine what that's like. That will do. Yeah, or you can say, my Iron Man old school RuneScape character died last night. I feel you, bro. You can do that too. Don't forget the classic, did they drop any good loot? It'd be awful, the friend whose parents died, they did drop a lot of good loot. But she would have probably rather not. I've had all the big deaths happen now. Mum, dad, gran, uncle, princess die. One of those is forced. Yeah, I've had all grandparents and my dad. Otherwise, I was going to say, otherwise I've been quite lucky, and you think, I don't know if that's lucky, but I lost a friend in high school. Her younger brother and mum all died at the same school. Well, same time. Oh, that's awful. See, what do you say? There's nothing you can say to that. That's just plain. The best thing you can just do is go, there aren't words. I mean, don't ignore them, but just be a bit. You're not going to be able to fix it. Like with a friend with both her parents, it was just. You kind of want to say something that will magically fix the world. It's not. Nah. It's only words. To lighten the mood. Ooh, wait, no. Lighten the mood. I got a text on my phone, and I feel this might be a scam. It goes, "Hi, Mum. I didn't realise I was a mother. I'm really glad to have found out this way that I am a mother. Don't know how that happened. I must have fallen asleep for 9 months and not noticed some stuff. Hi, Mum. Last night I got water damage on my phone. I have this old phone to use for now. I wanted to let you know. Hope you're okay. Kiss, kiss." I assume if I replied, I'm guessing they're going to want some money from me to get a new phone replaced. I'm going to go with that. A little terrible part of me does want to reply to the scammer and basically go, "Hey, I'm so excited to learn that I'm a mother. Please tell me everything about what's happened over the years. And also, what happened to your phone? Because you shouldn't... Did you drop it in a puddle? Did you drop it in the bath? Toilet? I need to know. That's the point too, isn't it? Yeah, is it a boy or a girl? I don't know. I need to find out more. I'm so, I kind of want children. It's really nice to know I've had a child. And, I mean, if they were out last night, I'm guessing they're an adult. A young adult. My early 20s were wilder than I realised. Congratulations, thank you. Yeah, huge news. Yeah, I'm I need to reply to that immediately, don't I? How will you completely mess up Agenda Ruby?
It is unwise to anger the eater of worlds.
Oh, I'm so tempted to play with that scammer. I won't. Life's too short, but it is tempting. Rachie, I'll say losing one of my best friends in high school unexpectedly fundamentally changed me. Probably not in a good way. Oh, I'm so sorry, Rachie. Yeah, that must have been awful. Not the same. I'm not going to say something happened to a hamster. Not the same, but I had a very close online friend who we chatted every single day. He was a couple of years younger than me, which wouldn't matter now, but he was 18 and I was about 21. We'd known each other quite a few years. And then one day he just wasn't online. And he wasn't online for, well, ever again. But after about a month or so, I went looking and I found out that he died in a... I found out through Google he died in a motorbike accident. He was riding to work and some tractor pulled out on him. And he swerved to avoid it. Sadly went straight into oncoming traffic. The end. That definitely changed me. And that was, I don't want to say only just an online friend, but it was a friend. It's different than a friend that you see in person every single day at school. So I can imagine that would have changed you a lot. I got an email at work the other day that was the most obvious case of phishing I'd ever seen, or so I thought. Found out when I was 10 seconds away from blocking the sender for the entire company that it was a new system our HR was using and hadn't told anyone about. And they sounded like a phishing scam. Oh, that's crazy. I mean, I suppose loosely that could be a genuine text, but I doubt it. At least the new Virgin Mary, but also wasn't aware of having the kid. No, I was obviously asleep for about a year. Certainly 9 months, but I'm gonna notice a bit of pain afterwards, aren't I? So it must have been a while. Jezza, it was such a freak accident. They went on holiday to the seaside, and then on the way home stopped off in Scarborough and were looking at the ocean where the railings are. And, their younger brother, who was 11, was messing around near them and fell into the ocean. She then jumped in to try and save him. Oh no. The mother jumped in to try and save her kids. All three of them were washed away by the ocean. That is such a freak accident too. Yeah, they found my mother and son, both died in a hospital, but they never found my friend. They were 13, 11 and 34. Oh yeah, that's going to change you forever, Jezza. Hey Sangster, welcome in. Thank you for the 3-watch streak. That's very kind of you. I hope you're doing well. One of my online friends passed a few years ago and it changed me also. Worm Online is slowly becoming more and more populated with monuments people have built in memorial about players who passed away. It's nice to repair the signs and statues when you ride past. Yeah. That's the thing with online friendships, isn't it? We kind of... I think in the early days of the internet, it was a relatively rare thing when something bad would happen to somebody, but ultimately, the longer we're online, the more it's going to happen. But yeah, I'm so sorry, Jezza. And Rachie. Everyone who's shared stories. We've all experienced some stuff, haven't we? She wasn't just a high school friend. We also went to the same primary school as well, so we grew up as children knowing each other. Oh, that's awful. Yeah, that's... I mean, like with a friend whose both her parents died in quick succession, we all grew up. It was her parents were the same age as my parents. She had a brother. Her brother's fine. But the key thing is we all grew up together and kind of saw each other regularly. And crucially, everyone... It's just weird the connection you have when everyone's roughly the same kind of age. And then my dad died. And I remember that hit her a bit because it was a bit, oh crap, my dad is the same age as your dad. And then both her parents have now died. And then of course I'm left going, oh crap, your mum's the same age as my mum. It is, to sound like cliche, kind of reminds you of how unfair but also short life can be. I never forget, because I was a weird kid with disabilities growing up due to my premature birth. A lot of kids didn't really want to be my friend, and I remember when we had to walk to church one day, we had to pick a partner, and no one wanted to walk me, but she did. Oh, that's really good. I always remember that. Oh, I'm sorry, Jezza, that's... I wish I could hug you all properly right now. Hug emotes don't quite feel like enough, because... yeah. Well done, everyone, for kind of sharing all your sorrow. And not one person has typed in Hakuna Matata. But no, seriously, it's just, yeah. And thank you all for sharing it, because it's kind of a privilege that you want to share these things here. And it's really good to see everyone be so supportive of each other. I certainly appreciate it, because I like to be able to talk about the people too. It's a good reason to not delay doing things. Life is short. Live life to the full. Yeah. And sometimes it is very hard to live life to the full, especially when kind of depression hits. But when you're in a position to do so, yeah. Also, it's really easy to just not think. I'm quite good at that, where you just kind of carry on. And you don't quite take that moment to think and go, what do I actually want to do with my life? Or you take life for granted. But yes, we got the Hakuna Matata. Good job. I'm going to go back to beating up nobodies in Marvel games. But thank you all for sharing everything, because hopefully it is helpful, but also I suspect it's not easy, because sharing stuff is rarely as easy as it should be. As humans, we're all very good at going, it's fine, let's brush it off and be all, I'm fine. I mean, like with the friend in the motorbike accident, I haven't actually told as many people overall as I could. Because, it's an online friend, does that count? And I think of course it counts, but it depends who you talk to. Luckily for me, at least, my parents understood online friendships, so when I told them, they got it. Hey! Modok?
You shall face my war, master.
Now you shall.
Oh, what? You're streaming a video game? Lame. Yeah, I am lame. Peak lame. My next life challenge is getting back to dating. Hey, me too, Lou. That's going to be my January thing. Because I told myself after TwitchCon I was going to go back to dating, and I didn't. No, that's going to be my January thing. I think a few of you were here on Thursday when I told the story of while I was doing lat pull downs at the gym and pulling down 40 kilos of weight, which is a lot for me, my personal trainer then just randomly went, so hey, when are you going to start dating again? And it was a bit, excuse me, I'm trying to pull 40 kilos of weight and not die. And there he was going, oh, you should get back into dating. Oh yeah, it's really good. And then I was a bit, okay. It was weird how he predicted it, because yeah, January, like you, Lou, that's going to be my next life challenge, and it feels like a life challenge, because I kind of like the comfort of my life at the moment, but I'm also kind of aware, to be blunt, I want to die alone, so it's weird how comforting life is, where you also think, but I probably need to stretch myself a tiny little bit and go meet someone, but you got to go through some frogs. Normally I wouldn't really share this in a Twitch chat, but there's something about this chat and community, I just feel like I can share these things, which is excellent. Oh, I'm glad, Jezza. I'm really glad to have got to know you this year. It's, because I mean, some of you guys I've known for a little bit through other streams, but Jezza, it's been a pleasure to get to know you this year, and I'm really glad you're part of the community. So yeah. My best friend and online friend in the UK, so fuck or hate it, yeah, that's the thing. I have so many good friends online. But yeah, I mean, I have friends locally, but to be honest, the friends online tend to get me a bit more. My local friends aren't as nerdy, simply put. To be fair, the friend that emigrated, he was as nerdy as me, but I don't get to see him often, so he's kind of an online friend at the moment. The more my therapist talks to me about dating, the less I want to get back into it. Yeah, that makes sense. I certainly have those moments where I think about it and think, I do kind of like my life as it is at the moment. I would like to meet. I mean, ultimately, I can try a little bit, and you never know, I might go, nah. Stretch yourself so you can meet someone who will stretch you. Weirdly, when I said about stretching myself, I thought somebody's going to think that, and of course it was going to be Zest. But yes. I personally given up on Dane. That's fine, Woody. I mean, it sounds like a terrible cliche. You're a lot younger than me, so you're good to take a really long break. In my 20s, I wasn't that fussed about dating. I had other things to get on with. I have a big block in my brain. My ex left me with a line, why would anyone want to be with you? Oh, it's going to stay working through. Oh, I'm sorry, Lou. I think we can all confidently say there are countless reasons why anyone will want to be with you. But exes suck. Yeah, that speaks more about him than it does about you. Exactly. I gave up on dating after being with an awful person for 3 years, and then about 5 years later I met the love of my life, so there's hope. That's good to hear, Hannah. I'm glad. Both for you and also just to hear something positive. And yeah, Jess, I'm really pleased too. I'm sure you know this on a mental level already, but you were super off base. Yeah, absolutely. I always remember if a dating life goes to shit, get a dog and I'll love you unconditionally. To be honest, I'm planning on getting a dog next year as well, so I've got that covered. In my 20s, I was too busy being emotionally and financially abused and manipulated into having children with someone. Ugh. Yeah. 20, I got nothing, it's just, some people are the worst. Yes, Rachel, I think we all want to have a word with Lou's ex. Because, yeah. But, yeah, I think that's the sad, yeah. My wariness with dating is, I wasn't technically dating, but I had my weird, overly complicated, borderline situationship with somebody. Who, to be fair, was a very good friend, whoever he was, but yeah, was a very good friend. Until his drinking got out of control and then he turned emotionally abusive. And it kind of warned me off a little bit of people. Because the key thing is, you then realise that somebody can seem really good for a number of years and then turn out not so good. And I think I worked well through that. But the test is going to be when I actually try meeting new people. But in a weird sort of way, getting to know so many people on Twitch has actually helped, and things like getting a personal trainer and stuff, it's kind of reminded me, oh look, people can be good. I forgot. And also, people can be fun and not exhausting. Like, when I went to TwitchCon earlier this year, crucially, I just remember having a couple of times where I didn't drink much, I didn't feel the need to drink much. And I remember a couple of times when I went to karaoke with Zest and a bunch of other people. And I remember just sitting there and thinking, wait a minute, everyone's just so happy. And it wasn't because everyone's life was going amazingly, it was just they were having a good time and lifting their moods. And I realised I'd spent an awful lot of the last few years around somebody who hadn't been able to lift their mood. And it had brought me down massively. And it was really nice to see me go, oh wait a minute, this is what life can be. It can be with people that, yeah, life isn't perfect, but they make the best of it and they're still able to be happy and not be happy by getting incredibly drunk and get a little bit bitter about things.
The portal had
So stuff like that has been quite healing.
It cannot be reactivated unless...
I can read your heart, Herald. As punishment against Annihilus serves Galactus, I shall lead
Chat
you
after
and
Galactus
your
has some words.
companions to Terra.
Wait for Modok!
Oh yeah, I thought you were incredibly drunk, sister. I didn't... I'll call it now. I didn't mean automatically... There were definitely drunk people there, but some people were not quite so drunk. But what I mean is, everyone was happy. It was... I'd spent a lot of kind of 2020 onwards around somebody who would drink and not be happy, and it was just really nice to be around people who were happy whether they were drinking or not. It's a hard one to... Or actually, to be honest, just full of life, because the person I spent a lot of time with was not full of life. And I kind of don't blame him. He had very understandable demons and things, as we all do, really. But yeah, it's a hard one to explain. It was nice to be around people who were just alive and happy to be alive. That might just be all it comes down to, just being happy to be alive, even if life isn't perfect. Karaoke was scary, but it was fun, but also socially exhausting. Yeah, karaoke, I really like karaoke. It was very out of my comfort zone. And then my initial plan was to get really drunk, and then I didn't want to, and then I didn't want to get that drunk. And then I actually stayed completely sober, so I was quite proud that I dealt with that sober. But it was good fun. I have no skin in the game, obviously, but from people I know, I can see it particularly bleak and can understand if people are good on their own. Yeah. Found out a few days ago that Snez-Drunk's dog, Clyde Dog, passed away 6 months ago. I've been watching the guy since 2014, but stopped around 2020. So didn't keep up with his post. The news broke me and it made me think of losing Evie. Oh. I'll post a video later on why he got Clyde. The video made me want a dog all those years ago to help my mental health. Oh, jeez, that sucks. But yeah, dogs are meant to be amazing for your mental health, aren't they? My mental health is okay at the moment, but it would be nice to have a bit more. Feels like it would be very good to, I don't know, I just want a dog. It feels like it would improve my life. That's what it comes down to, and I'd like to think I would improve their life. Hey Bunny, how you doing? It was amazing being with some of the best people. It was a really nice time, yeah. Shame I missed that by a few days. Yeah, Lou, it would have been lovely to meet up with you. Hopefully in 2026 I'll be able to meet up with you in some capacity. Generally, once I know what's going on with all the house stuff, or crucially how much it's all going to cost, I'm hoping to make some more plans for things I can do. I want to meet up with people. I don't really want to stay in the same spot the whole year. So that'll be good. Yeah, demons. Yeah, those demons. There you go, we kind of got a demon on the screen. That kind of demon. So nice to spend time with like-minded people and remember that it's nice to be alive. Yeah, it's amazing how healing that can be for you. He's struggling with anxiety and depression, and he rescued Clyde from an animal shelter. Yeah, that must be a big help. So, but then problem is they're not immortal. What's your ideal dog? See, the problem is my ideal dog is a dog I probably can't get, because my ideal dog would probably be a Labrador. But my mum is a bit anti a Labrador because she wants something smaller in case it pulls. Because she's not stronger or as able as me. I would like a Labrador. I also love things like German Shepherds, but again, I don't think I would quite work with the household. But yeah, I love Labradors. My neighbour that I get on with well has 2 Labradors, and I just love seeing them. They're just really nice dogs, and I've loved Labradors for a long time. But in reality, it'll probably be... Well, that's what my favourite dog is. I don't know what the actual dog that we'll end up with is. Labs are so good. Golden Retrievers are my favourite. German Shepherds sometimes get a bad rep, but they're lovely. Yeah, my grandmother when I was growing up had a German Shepherd, and it was just such a nice dog. It was very calm. It did pull hard on the lead, to be fair. It wasn't amazingly well trained, but it was incredibly good natured and just very... Yeah, I like German Shepherds. I mean, the key thing with any dog is you train them properly. But yeah, I would like a Labrador. I don't know what a Golden Retriever. I'm not quite sure what the difference between a Labrador and a Golden Retriever are. Have Cavapoo, get a Cavapoo, very excellent. I'm not biased at all. I do like Cavapoos.
Better than rations.
The main thing when I do go looking for a dog is it can't be a terrier. I love terriers, but a terrier is going to eat my guinea pigs, and obviously that will be a bad thing. But yeah, not a breed that is going to eat guinea pigs, to put it simply. Obviously all dog, yeah, never going to leave a dog unsupervised, but I don't want something that is constantly wanting, yeah, has that kind of eating instinct. That's probably not the right way. Yeah, that drive, the prey drive. That's what I'm thinking, the prey drive. But again, it's not like they're going to be unsupervised, so, you know, I appreciate all dogs might want to eat guinea pigs. But it's a bit like when I had a cat before. You still want one that doesn't go, there's a guinea pig there, I must kill it. You want one that goes, well, if I get the opportunity, I might. And you're there going, you never get an opportunity. I worked at a boarding kennels for about 3 years and have met many different kinds of dogs. My takeaway was that the bigger the dog, the nicer it is. I mean, from my experience of just being around other people's dogs and going on walks, and crucially going on runs, yeah, the bigger the dog, the calmer they seem to be.
Distance between us and him.
When I've gone for a run, it is, to be blunt, the little yappy things, chihuahuas and pugs and things that are there going, I want to eat your face. And then in reality, I walk past, say, somebody with a Rottweiler or something, and it's just calmly going, oh hey, a person, fine, I'm not scared. And then you can be walking past a Chihuahua who's there pulling on a lead going, I want to go attack that Rottweiler, and you think, you're a snack. Yeah. So I am with you on the bigger dogs seem to be better natured. Obviously there will always be exceptions to all these rules. And I think medium-sized dogs like Cavapoos and things, it gets a bit more complicated. But yeah, just in my experience, little dogs want to eat me when I'm running, and I try and keep well away, and you know, I don't want to freak out the dog, but they do get a little bit feisty. I do, which Rachel will love to hear, I do love greyhounds, but I am worried a greyhound would want to eat the guinea pigs, so if I didn't have guinea pigs, I'd probably get a greyhound.
That's enough.
Because they seem so good-natured. Hold on, let's catch up with chat while I'm getting beaten up. I'd get a Labrador or a Border Collie as my ideal dog. I like Border Collies. They need a lot of training, they're so intelligent. They're so full of energy. I mean, I do walk a fair bit, so possibly. A friend of mine has the most immaculately trained Border Collie, like flawlessly trained. She has put so much effort into training that dog, and he is a wonderful dog. That's the thing, when I do get serious about the dog plans, I'm asking her for training tips, and also my next door neighbour, because he leaves his 2 Labradors at home probably about 4 or 5 hours in between work shifts. You would never know they are there. They don't bark, they are utterly, yeah, he never has a problem with them. He's probably gone set up with Kong treats and stuff to keep them happy, but I want to learn from him. Because I'm home most of the time, but obviously there will be moments. Pomeranians are also terrible for the yapping and Jack Russells. Yeah. My mum, back when she used to work, she got bitten a lot by Jack Russells in her job, so she is not a fan of Jack Russells. I mean, she does like them, but she's wary. I pretty much love all dogs, but I don't have much time for beagles. Are beagles quite difficult then? I like them, I don't have much experience of them. Yeah, I do love greyhounds. If it wasn't for the guinea pigs, greyhound, I think. I think a lot of the small dogs being yappy is a lot to do with the training. People get little dogs because they think they'll be easy to look after, but then they do 0 training with them, so they end up like that. I think it's more down to the owners than the size of the dog. This is also true because I've met many Chihuahuas and dogs of that size that were lovely, and it's because their owners knew what they were doing. Yeah, that makes sense too. Because I think sometimes people get a little dog and then they think, well, I don't really have to train it because it's tiny. And you think, yeah, but you still should, because for one thing, dogs like to know where they stand, don't they, and who their boss is, and yeah, from what I can gather, dogs like to be trained to an extent. Obviously with kindness, not when you go down bad training methods. But dogs like to know what's going on. They like routine and stuff, right? I think this might be the end boss of the game, chat. He's certainly got a big shield, so that's probably why. I wonder what this does. Oh. That could have been worse. Laser beam to the face. Oh, this is going too well, chat.
Butt kicking sequence engaged.
But sequence engaged. Butt kicking. I ruined that line. But it was butt kicking sequence engaged. Hey, get up on me.
Blazing shield.
What are you doing? Oh, you're getting feisty now, I see. Ooh, that's kind of irritating, actually. Gotcha. The shield definitely regenerates a little bit too often for comfort. I think we'll be okay. Kinda want to catch up and chat though, Annihilus. Just saying. There we go. It is Annihilus Sangster. As far as I know, he is the final boss, I think. We'll find out soon, hopefully, but I think so. Beagles are very stubborn and prone to not listening. Yeah, that's what I've heard about Dachshunds too. I don't particularly like them because they're tiny. I don't want a tiny dog, but I know they're meant to be very stubborn. I love Chow Chows. I like the look of Chow Chows. They're quite a rare breed around here, so I don't think I'd ever have one. But yeah. I think the thing with greyhounds is they've had such a terrible rap for so long that the rehomers do a lot of research with the dogs to find out what they'll tolerate. Many of the rehiring groups here mention if they're small animal or cat friendly. I might have a look then, because there are often a lot of greyhounds. When I've looked at rescue charities locally, because of the greyhound racing business, there's a lot of greyhounds looking for homes, and it would work quite well because I want to be able to take the dog for a walk quite a bit, but also it would be handy if I'm away for my mum to have a dog that doesn't need 6 hours of exercise. I think it's a bit easier sometimes with larger dogs though, as their temperaments tend to be calmer than the small ones. I mean, I'm guessing a tiny dog is probably just scared half the time. He's probably a little bit stressed out and a little bit, I am tiny, you might eat me. Rather than a big dog, I assume kind of has the brain to be able to go, what are you going to do? I'm massive. I'll be fine. Hey, we got him on the back foot. I'm a cat person. I love cats too. I mean, previously I've had 2 cats individually. Harry and Sam. I do love cats. Gotcha. I think we're gonna win here, chat. Unless this is famous last words. It could be. Just need to get that shield down. Ooh, okay, we got asteroids. I think we'll be okay. Especially with a laser beam. I love that laser beam to the face. There's just something really smug about laser beaming to the face. But yeah, I've loved having cats. I certainly wouldn't say no to having a cat again. Oh, we're so close. Ow. Please no. Yeah, we got him, chat. I think we might have finished the game. Let's see what happens. I think the key thing is, it's going to be a game that is designed to replay. Everyone's there.
Despots like you don't understand true strength. You were always going to lose. Annihilus is going to see more of the power cosmic than he'd like.
Hey, we vanquished Annihilus and his invasion force.
You are now mine in insect. And so, the annihilation wave fell, but still left destruction in its wake. Warmongers like Annihilus or Thanos can never conquer what I have witnessed over and over. Life. In the form of champions, always rising against annihilation. Whether they're web crawlers, misfits, kings, or cosmic protectors, this mosaic of heroes from across the universe came together to
Yay,
give it yet
misfits.
another day.
We like misfits here.
For now, they've earned their rest. But the time will come when they will be needed again. I hope they will be ready once more. I will be watching.
Yay, we have some credits that we won't really pay attention to, but we absolutely should because those people worked hard. They call greyhounds cat software in dog hardware. Yeah, that seems about right for what I know greyhounds. Evie doesn't yap when she sees a big dog. She just stops in her tracks and refuses to take a step forward. That's probably a healthier attitude. But I suppose Evie, because she's a Cavapoo, is probably not quite small dog, not quite big dog. So that probably helps a bit. Ideally I'd have a cat and dog, but I just have a very clingy cat for now. Yeah, both cats I've had before, they could not have lived with a dog. They would have got so stressed out. Yeah, it's very selective on what cats and dogs mix. Don't mean two cats have liked me in the 33 years I've been alive. I feel they know I'm a dog person and trying to get back at me, but that's just a cat thing. Could happen. I get on with both. Yeah. I'm a cat and dog person. Cats can be like that, 100%. They like mind-reading aliens. I've also found, actually, my cats have always homed in on whoever hates cats. You can have a room full of people that all go, oh, I love cats, and there'll be one person in that room that goes, I hate cats, I don't want to stroke that cat. And my cat will go, hey, I like you. You will fuss me, you will learn to love me. And invariably it works. I move too fast for a cat. Yeah, actually the cats I've had are a bit flighty. They don't like people moving too fast. So yeah, we have completed. We'll fast forward the credits a bit. Because we could skip them, but I feel terrible when I skip credits. I feel like I should still know who Head of Finance is. But anyway, this game was good fun. If you were on the Discord, we are doing a giveaway for a code. I'm going to sort out the giveaway tomorrow night UK time. Or probably kind of early evening tomorrow evening. So yeah, if you're not already part of the Discord and you would like to win a code, I'll just bung the Discord link up now. All you gotta do is react to a post on the announcement part of the channel, and I'll draw a winner tomorrow. But it's been good fun. I like it. It's definitely made for co-op, and it's made for replaying. Jennifer Hale. Didn't Jennifer Hale do voices in Mass Effect? I think she did. But yeah, it's definitely made to be replayed, so I probably will do that off stream at some point to see what else I can unlock. But it's been good fun. Cats tend to like me. I've had a cat who was not a lap cat who came over and sat on my lap. 3 days later she passed away. Oh, that's really sweet. Yeah, you are definitely a cat whisperer. I'm a human Labrador, I know. That's fair. I worked as a post service tech for 3 years, and the majority of owners' dogs that were really good around me were larger ones. In saying that, I've had smaller ones be very good, like one family who had a pug and a border collie that was super well trained and so easy to get along with. But I've also had a golden retriever constantly bark at me next door, and a Labrador was a bit standoffish at me, while the other Labrador there was all over me wanting love and attention. Yeah, so much of it depends on training too, doesn't it? Yeah, and obviously when I get a dog, to be honest, it sounds odd, I'm looking forward to the training, because I think that's a big part of having a dog. You know, you want it to be an ongoing thing, and yeah, I want it to be that dog that I take for walks and people are there going, wow, that dog is so well trained. Rather than the dogs I sometimes come across locally who are in there going, oh no, it's that spaniel always wants to get my leg. Right, I'm going that other way. We got a lot of credits. Let's just fast forward. How many credits are there? Press relations. We must be running out. Oh, there's Daredrop. Daredrop is how we got hold of the code. So thank you, Daredrop, for that. So yeah, if you want to win the code, sign up to the Discord and do a little reaction on the post. But yeah, thank you, Daredrop, for the code, because I really enjoyed this. And I may yet play it in multiplayer at some point. But a lot of thank yous. Ooh, and in a loving memory. I feel bad, but I skip that a little bit. So yeah, that is one completion. Let's see what we can unlock. And then I will probably take a quick little break while we switch games. I think we'll probably play some WoW Classic. I think that will be suitably chill without... I don't particularly want to start a new game. Okay. Get that out of there. So yeah, chat, let's get words on stream up, and then you've got a bit of entertainment while I take a quick little break and grab a snack. You should also get a snack and get a stretch. I'll probably forget to stretch, to be honest. But snack's good. Could do watching some WoW Classic today. Well, that's perfect then, Hannah. You will be in the right place. Because that's why we're... yeah, well, what? No. What? I need a break. That's what we're going to play. The reason for one Labrador being less friendly than the other was trauma as a pup. Oh, poor Pooch. Yeah, that's going to mess him up. Yeah. So, yeah. I'm going to get words on stream set up. I will take a little break to regather my ability to use words. As always, thank you all for being here. We had some fairly deep chats again, so I'm really grateful that you all want to talk openly about things, and I'm also grateful that you want to listen to me talk about things openly. But yeah, let's take a little breather, do a little bit of words on stream, and I will be right back. We'll get ads out the way too, so apologies for any ads for a bit, but it's a good moment to get them out the way. back with a not particularly attractive black screen. Let's get that. That's better. Actually, I think of it. We'll get this one tidied up too. That was not the right one. Not bad. Yeah, we'll just go double. But yeah, I'm sorry, Woody, I ate all the cookies. I'd like to say I have regrets. I don't. I am not good with cookies. I have willpower with a whole bunch of things, not cookies. I bought them yesterday. I bought 5. Is it 4 or 5? Quite big cookies. Peppermint bark ones. So they're mint chocolate chip. They taste amazing. And I've eaten them all. And I only bought them, well, I suppose they lasted 24 hours. Personal trainer keeps telling me to eat more. I don't know if that's what he meant. But it's what's happening. Oh, I need to update the stream category. Yeah, they are very nice. UK people, they are in change the title. We're not going to wrap up WoW. They're in Marks and Spencer's, aka M&S. They're really nice. £3.25 for, I think it is 5. They're not the cheapest, but they are very nice. But they are totally my kryptonite at the moment because I have no willpower. I'm just very good with cookies. Or very bad, depending on your definition. Classic M&S. What we do without it. I'm crying with just... Yeah, they're really nice. My willpower is not what it could be the last couple of weeks. I've been it's Christmas. There are Christmas specials that will only be around for so long. And to be fair to my personal trainer, when I told him, he went, well, it's only Christmas once a year, it'll be fine. And yeah, like Lou said, it's fueling the body. And he keeps telling me I need to eat more to kind of fuel the gains, help those muscles build. I think ideally he probably means protein rather than chocolate. But on the other hand, it kind of all helps a little bit. Temptation to say regret this and then unmod myself for the bit is very hard. Don't do it, Woody. But yeah, I'm not good at sharing cookies. Well, no. Actually, I'm very generous, but cookies. It's cookies. But yeah, it's lately, my main meals have been pretty healthy and kind of rich in protein and fibre and all the nutritional values. Snacking, though. Boy, have I enjoyed snacking. Just eat something. I exercise so I can eat. Me too. I mean, I exercise because I also enjoy getting stronger. But a very big part of it is I want to be able to eat and enjoy my life and food. Food's good. My current kryptonite is this chocolate bar from Aldi. Wait a minute. Aldi is walking distance from me. Hazelnut praline covered in white chocolate. Okay, I need to go walk. I mean, I could walk to Aldi after this stream. That's tempting. I do walk past Aldi a lot. Oh, Woody. But do go get some sleep, Woody. It must be pretty late for you, so please do get some sleep. I know you were kind of winding down for the evening. You can get milk chocolate. Ooh, I might get both. Exercise, so you can say, fuck it, I'll have dessert rather than desert, but yes. Yeah, that's a good way of thinking. Actually, hold on. We need to move some stuff around. We haven't played WoW in a little bit. Let's transform. Yeah, I'm glad it's kicking in for you, Woody. Go get some rest. Let's move you back over there. You back over there. Me back over there. Where's my Christmas tree? If you get the chocolate bars, please let me know what you think. I will, yes. You got work in 8.5 hours, Woody. Go get some sleep. You are lovely, but please sleep. Belgian chocolate ice cream. Ooh, nice. And thank you for the thought, Lou. Yes. I'm going. I'm a mum of chat. I spend half my life telling people to go sleep. Wait a minute, why? Okay, first of all, we'll sort out the overlay. I will do. I was also doing the business now in GTN. Okay, but that's important too. But yeah, go get some sleep. My virtual bills aren't going to pay themselves. It's nice how gaming has turned into busy work, isn't it? But yeah, to be fair to the personal trainer, every time I say, oh, I'm eating really badly, he's there going, oh, that's fine, we're working on you getting muscles. And then I think his idea is, we work on getting me muscles, get me in a really strong position, literally. Oh, pet needs feeding. Sorry, Ray. And then he's kind of saying, well, and then, if you need to cut and, lose a little bit of weight, you'll be in a far better position to do it, because you'll be fit and strong, basically. And I do kind of like his thinking. I mean, I think ultimately the idea is don't gain a ton of weight, but you also need to gain a little bit, because that's the only way you're going to gain muscle. 909,000 made thanks to a 2x2 bonus on said business this week. Oh, I wish life was that easy. Imagine how cheap it would be to get my house repaired in GTA Online. But yeah, gym-wise, tomorrow I'm going to go do my usual Sunday morning. I'm going to do leg day, but I'm also going to add a few upper body exercises, because that's what I'm focusing on. My legs are reasonably strong. Upper body still needs a bit of work, so I'm going to do a bit of both. And that should be good. So there we go. The cookies I'm eating are kind of low-key fueling that. That's what we'll say. It's also illegal what I did. Like, very illegal. I mean, it is GTA Online. Wouldn't it be weird if it wasn't illegal? My PT doesn't do nutritional stuff. I think she just tells me that so that she gets bacon. Yeah, mine kind of does low level. But he's not great. He likes food too. Like Thursday, he was getting something in his pocket and I went, oh, I've got chocolate in there. Oh, I forgot about that. So yeah, he's not pious saint. He is there going, yeah, I mean, he's the weirdo that ran a marathon every weekend for a month. But he was there going, oh, I ate pizza the night before. I did this and that. Yeah, he was enjoying his food. But I think it's because he also has the confidence to be a bit, well, if I need to lose a bit of weight, like he loses weight ahead of going on holiday, so basically he looks good in the swimming pool. Yeah, then he has the confidence to think, oh, it's fine, I'll just spend a month or so cutting back a little bit and then reset. And I like that idea. Patrols for southern side of a river. Oh, hello, sorry, I was looking at a map. Random enemy. I mean, you started it. Yeah, I think in part his attitude is because he pretty much exclusively trains middle-aged people. I mean, I'm also one of I'm technically middle-aged anyway, but most of the people he trains are older than me, usually by quite a bit. So he's very focused on, here is how you make your life better by being fit and strong. We're not doing suffering here. So if it's the southern side of a river, I wonder if it's actually going to pop if somebody else has already killed it. Such as Mr. B-Snipe Tao. He may well have. I haven't actually played WoW in a couple of weeks. Missed it. And it's classic, so yeah. No risk of, well, there is risk of death, but no risk of permadeath. So what have you all got planned? Well, hopefully Woody's gone to bed and is in a totally different time zone, but for the people who still have a weekend, what have you got planned for the rest of Saturday? Because after this, I've got quite a busy afternoon. I've got a fair amount to do this weekend, so if I do everything today, I can have a nice chill day tomorrow. So today, after this, I'll probably go for another little walk, because I might as well, and for once, the weather is actually dry. And then I'm gonna clear a bit more of a spare room, ready for when it needs rewiring in the new year. 'Cause I don't want to leave too much to do after Christmas, because that feels a bit bleak. And then I'm going to decorate some Christmas presents. Well, wrap some Christmas presents and decorate them. And probably watch a Christmas film while I do that. I haven't decided which Christmas film. Sound awful, I don't want it to be a Christmas film that I'll miss out on stuff. Because if I'm wrapping presents, I'm going to be partly distracted. So I'm not going to pop. I reckon that other character's already gone. Yeah, I'm thinking something like Elf, because I don't mind if I don't fully pay attention to Elf. I don't want to watch, say, Muppets Christmas Carol, because I'll miss some nuance. But yeah, that's pretty much my plan. And tomorrow, I think we'll skip this step. We'll move on to the other bit. Yeah, life is too short. Hello, Forrester. Tomorrow is going to be gym first thing, and then I'm going to a produce market, again in a Christmassy vein, and then I'm doing nothing. I'll get home before lunchtime, and nothing. Nothing is the plan. Because I could do a bit of chill time. Ballet in about an hour. Then I'm going to get a butcher shell pie. I like that plan. That is also balance. That is something that's good for your physical and mental health, and then you've got pie. I approve. I've been feeling pretty down the last few days. Oh, I'm sorry, Hannah. I hope things pick up for you soon. If you ever want to talk about it, please do, but also if you're just here to escape, that's totally valid as well. Oh yeah, somebody else's. Never mind. So I'm just mad chilling with Minecraft. That is a good game to just chill with. I like those kind of games, a little bit like WoW, admittedly, where you can kind of play it on autopilot in a way, because you know it so well, it's just really comfy and cozy, and yeah, and nothing's going to upset you, simply put. Because if I'm feeling down about things, it's an example. That's probably why I didn't get into Expedition 33 when everyone else did. Because it turned out I didn't want to play something that was going to make me think and feel sad about things. I just wanted to play something like this, or Minecraft. I'll be okay. Sometimes these days just happen. Yeah. I think particularly at this time of year. This time of year there is a lot of pressure, and also you just have kind of the dark nights, which I don't mind, but you just have less of a day. And I know a lot of people get quite affected by that, understandably. So yeah, I hope things improve. Minecraft sounds like a really good plan. Really nice, relaxing thing to do. But yeah, I'm quite happy with my weekend, because I need a bit of rest. But sadly, things still need to be done, so it's... yeah, if I kind of lump everything in today, and then I know tomorrow is just nice stuff, and rest. I'll play some games tomorrow, but that will be all good. Hello. Everyone is aggroing. I mean, I need the XP. Well, there we go. Actually, the next step is literally grind to level 21. Exciting. Yeah, particularly I feel with having had a... Oh, don't kill Ray. Don't kill Ray. You leave my Ray alone. Where's... oh, he's dead. Well, I need to kill you now, because I need to avenge Ray. Don't mind me while I hammer my button. That's not how I meant it to sound. You need a potion? Yep, okay. This isn't going as well as I hoped. This is the only, yeah, there we go. That was not comfy. Yeah, I feel like lately I keep missing out on other people's streams, which is a frustrating one. I mean, it's just how life goes sometimes, but it will be nice to, hopefully over the next week or so, I have a couple of days where I have a bit more time to just chill. And it'll be nice to catch up with people, because I feel like I keep having fleeting moments, like Sim that was here earlier, watched a little bit of his stream, but then I was doing things, and yeah, I suppose it's like anything, like when you're there feeling like you haven't caught up with friends properly in a while. It's the same with Twitch friends, who are friends in themselves, but I meant, local friends, you feel like you're not catching up with them very often. And yeah, it's the same with international ones, so it'll be good to have a little bit of quiet. Thanks to going away for a few days over Christmas, there's kind of a hard deadline on getting stuff done. I don't think next week's going to be too hectic. Famous last words. I'm planning the stream schedule is going to be the same as usual. Actually, I'm not streaming Saturday, I forgot that, but I am streaming Monday and Thursday as usual. Might see about adding in another stream to replace the Saturday one. Travelling towards the Zoromgar outpost. Well, avoiding some guards that are going to hate us. And as always, thank you all for being here. It's always nice to not be shouting into the void. And good to learn more about people too. It's kind of one of my favourite things about Twitch, getting to know other people. Because before I used Twitch, I have to admit I just thought Twitch was just going to be full of pro gamers. Oh, hello bear. Not now. Yeah, pro gamers all being kind of the worst that pro gamers can be. And I never really anticipated the community element of Twitch. I just thought it wasn't for me because I thought, I'm no pro gamer. Always lovely to be. Oh, thank you, Hannah. It's always lovely to see you as well. It confuses me slightly. Oh, is that where 137 is? Ooh, that's gonna take a while. I'm not a huge fan of Ashenvale because, as demonstrated, there's a lot of things in our way. Which I suppose we could kill as we go along, but I'm kind of lazy. The main thing you will learn from me is, oh, pet's dead, as a WoW player is, I am lazy. I'm going to take every shortcut in my book. Let's not press, let's get the, oh. I mean, I say that in hardcore I'm not lazy, because if you're lazy you die. But in this, it's kind of worth it. Okay, let's get our pet back. Attention. There we go. We got back up. Let's just chill here. Wave to the bear. Should just scratch my ear. Because the earbuds are... I love wearing earbuds, but they do irritate your ears after a while. Okay, let's get Mr. Bear. Just because he's there. Which kind of rhymes. I remember my raptor needs to level to level 20 so you can unlock a better taunt skill. So at the moment he's not the best at holding aggro. He's enthusiastic, I'll give him that, but he's a a minor liability. Need to get my skinning back up to scratch too. Okay, so this is where we need to avoid the guards. We don't want to linger there. We'll cut it fine, but not too fine. Like I said, Ashenvale is a strange place. I think I remember seeing somebody once before describe it as a little bit too long. And I think they're right. It's a little bit big. Yeah, going from one end to the other, kind of an effort. There you go. Off stream I need to start skinning, because I've got behind, which means I'm going to have to do some boring skinning where I'm going to have to go somewhere low level just to catch up. Let's switch. Let's get sprinting a little bit. Not for long. Get my pet back. Playing WoW near to Christmas feels so perfect. I've spent many at Christmas just working my way through a new character. In fact, last Christmas was when I got very hooked on hardcore. To a not quite obsessional degree. Me and Crafton were spending a lot of time both leveling, often separately, but kind of chatting about it on Discord along the way. I have very fond memories of that time. Just one screen of hardcore, one screen of watching some people on Twitch. Got to know some new people on Twitch that I didn't know so well just by hanging around. Yeah, it was a good time. Pet, can you... Ray, do your thing. Ray, you're not doing your thing, are you? There we go. We get on that path, it'll be nice and safe. That is the plan. Oh, Ray's dead. Sorry, Ray. Can you not, Mr. Spider? Oh, that was really... Okay, so it threw a web at me and then just went, nah, I can't be bothered to eat you. It was a passing shot. Okay, let's get Ray back. Give him a tasty mutton chop. Nose to see who has set off my doorbell camera, and we will carry on. One nice thing about Ashenvale is the music is quite serene. Actually, I'm checking OBS for... Yeah, you should... Yeah, that's the right kind of volume. Good and serene. Cut across there. Shouldn't get into any bother. We don't want to get too close to them. I think they will attack. I think they are for the Alliance. I forget these things. As somebody who has stoically been Alliance most of the time, it confuses me when it's suddenly, oh wait, you're Horde, I forgot. repairs. We'll pick up what's going on here. I mean, it wants me to grind, which is probably wise. Not exactly exciting. We'll pick up these quests. The plus side, I do have a huge amount of double XP, haven't I? So I'll make it quicker. But I know exactly what we're going towards, and I think that's going to work well as a quest. I do generally prefer to level up through questing. It's faster, more satisfying, all round better. Yeah, those are the humanoids we are after for the quest. Hey, it's a me! As in another orc. Ooh, okay, undead all hanging out here.
Blood and thunder. Victory.
Oh, I don't want to do an escort quest anyway. No, I'm not in dungeons yet. That's the quest I'm looking for. Naga at the Zoran Strand. Basically, kill a whole bunch of elementals. I think that's what we'll probably do. Way back when, I used to have a macro set up so that the first arrow I slung, the raptor would attack at the same, yeah, the pet would attack at the same time. I should really get around to set them up. But did I mention, I'm a lot lazier than I used to be. It's a tad busy around here, but I suppose it is lunchtime on the server on a weekend. It's going to be easy pickings. We just need the pet to get to 20 so you can learn to taunt better. Don't think it will take too long. No, should only take 5, maybe 6 enemies. Should I be concerned that one didn't drop a head? How do you not drop a head? Oh, it's a Hydra. My bad. I mean, it has got a head, but not a head we need. How you doing on my leveling front pet? There we go, not long at all. Get a sea witch. It's just minding its own business. Yeah, I think we're going to be grinding it out to 21. Annoyingly, like the guide said, I think it's probably the best method. Nice and simple. We got double XP. Pet will ding quite soon. Just having a nice calm Saturday. Oh wait, except I'm nearly dead. Ah. because we lost aggro. Never mind. Ooh. Didn't expect to end up in Darkshore. This is why I wasn't so good at hardcore. I'd stop concentrating. I'd get too involved, and then this kind of thing would happen. So chat, I hope you are having a nice, whatever your time zone is. For me, it is 1 PM. So coming up to lunchtime. It's been good. I had a lot of fun with Marvel Cosmic Invasion. It was good, kind of instinctive fun. You don't have to think too deeply. You just need to dodge at the right moment, hit at the right moment, revel in my glory. It made a good change. I think I'll probably end up playing it a bit off stream because I would like to see what else I can unlock on it. And maybe try out the different characters. As mentioned, if you're on the Discord, there is a post in the announcements channel where you can win a code for the game. Just react with your favourite emote and I will do a draw probably about 6 PM tomorrow evening, UK time. So you've got about 29 hours to join in. So yeah, I'd recommend it. It was good fun. And now we are here with my favourite game, pure comfort gaming. I don't know what we're going to play Monday. We might play some more of this. Then we'll have a think. Thursday we're going to be playing 2 Point Museum, the latest DLC, which is kind of zoo themed. We're going to be doing it to hopefully raise a little bit of money for the RSPCA, an animal charity in the UK. So we're going to be doing that in conjunction with RSPCA and the people being 2 Point Studios. So that's going to be quite good fun. But yeah, I don't know for Monday. Hey G-Force, enjoy your lurk. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, it's going to be a fun few streams. I need to work out a Christmas schedule, because as mentioned, I'm away for a bit over Christmas. But I do, certainly the Monday before I go away, which is 22nd, definitely plan on having a bit of a Christmas themed stream then. Then probably take a little bit of time off, because I'm away 23rd to the 26th. And then have some kind of stream when I get back before the new year hits. That's who we're looking for. You killed me. Not happening again. Whoa, there's a big Hydra kind of thing over there. That's gotta be for a quest. Quest I haven't got right now. Good for arrows? Yeah, good. Got a good 800 odd. How's the pet doing? Pet might level? No, not quite. Next one. Yeah, what's it at? Yep, next one. Ooh, are we going to end up with a double? Yes. How are you doing, G-Force? I hope you're having a good afternoon. Hey, pet dinged. Good timing. Which means we can train it in a better taunt ability, which means we're going to get hit a little bit less often. Yeah, let's get beast training. Ooh, thank you, random priest. Yeah, we got a better taunt. Good. Which means we also burn through some other things. We will be a little bit better in our fight. The taunt ability I want most of all. Yeah, I must say, the chat in your stream is hard to read because it's so small, and I'm watching on a 55-inch TV on short distance. It's mostly, it has been bigger other times, but in this game, it would cover up an awful lot of the user interface on the game. I have to admit, I haven't noticed when I've checked in OBS, but fair enough, it's for a game with this complicated user interface, it would cover up an awful lot of what's going on in the game itself. So that's mostly why I make sure I read out chat, so that people, if they're listening in or basically not looking too much at chat, they can still hear what's being said. Because I try and make it as accessible as possible. Because for one thing, I tend to listen in on a lot of streams. Usually have earphones in when I'm wandering around my house doing things. So yeah, I always make sure I read out chat and kind of make sure there's not really any dead air. But yeah, apologies for that. Would miss out on some valuable stuff of the actual game. So but I hope you're doing well, G-Force. Two-thirds of it will be fine. We're just chipping away. It's not the most exciting quest, it's just basically kill a bunch of Wrathtail baddies. Get their heads, get 20 of them, hand them in, profit. You should definitely get to level 21 on this stream, which isn't bad at all for a kind of short WoW session. Does help we have that double XP bonus, because we haven't played in a little bit, so the double XP has accumulated like crazy. Two more, there we go, that was nice and easy. Let's go get that one. Off you go, Ray. Ray is a good little faithful raptor. Can't remember when we captured him. We've had him a while. Not on bed, watching Twitch. Would prefer to be more active, but I can't help it. It is what it is. Twitch helps me to cope with it all. I'm sorry. I know what it's like to have various times where your body means, yeah, you're stuck lying in bed. I mean, it's very nice when you're choosing to rest, but I know what it's like to be a bit, I want to do things, I want to be more active. Yeah, I've certainly had a lot of periods in my life where that's happened, so I do sympathise. I hope the rest helps. I know, I mean, depending on what you're dealing with, I know when I've had chronic fatigue, which certainly gets me every once in a while, sometimes the rest still doesn't quite fix everything, which is the most frustrating thing. When you're resting and you go, I'm still tired. So, yeah, I'm sorry about that. I know I've certainly in recent weeks needed a lot more naps, which are annoying when there are other things you like to do. A nap is a really nice thing to do when you're choosing it, but when you need it, it's kind of frustrating. So let's hand this quest in. But I think we'll be quite near to leveling. We might not need to do much more to get to 21. Which, as mentioned, will be quite a good little goal given we've only had a little bit of time to play. Where are we at? Yeah, not bad. Only 1,450. It adds up. What's going on with these quests? Well, we might as well take it. We probably won't do it today. Oh, was that the... Wait, where is it? Is that the quest we were doing? Or crucially we saw somebody else do? Ah, we must need to unlock it.
Go forth to victory. Strength.
Okay, let's pick up whatever that a quest is. Chronic fatigue. I didn't understand. Is that a thing of the past, or does it still bother you? No, I still have problems with chronic fatigue. I was just explaining, what's a dungeon quest? I've had it worse at different times, but I still need more rest than the average person. Like, at the moment, I'm well enough to go to the gym a few times a week, but invariably, that comes at a price. I'll still need extra rest, or like I just said, a couple of naps. It's always the balance of making sacrifices from one part of my life to be able to do the other part, if you see what I mean. So no, chronic fatigue is always an ongoing thing for me. But I've had it worse at other times. I've had it at points where I've needed to rest or lie in bed all day, or at least 80 or 90% of the day. But at the moment, I'm relatively lucky. Yeah, don't have the energy of a fully healthy person, which in part is why I tend to stream for just sort of 3 hours or so, rather than the kind of 6 hours I would like to do. Yeah, it's an ongoing process. Okay. Definitely just plain old grinding, which is perhaps not the most exciting of things, but well, actually, I forgot, we have the stats of the Titan bar, which will always tell me what's going on, and tells me I only need to kill roughly 8 more enemies. We will level up that. I thought it was reassuring, rather than being left in the dark, or to do quick maths. Okay, let's get Mr. Sea Witch, or Mrs. Sea Witch, or Ms. We won't gender, we'll just go Sea Witch. Sea Witch is going down. Do you know the cause of fatigue? You made improvements. How did you achieve that? For me, it's because I have Crohn's disease, which is inflammatory bowel disease. So, at a simplest level, it means my body doesn't digest food like a regular person's. But also it causes a lot of inflammation throughout my body, in my joints. It can even affect my eyes and my sight. Yeah, so by that logic, it makes me much more fatigued because my body is having to do more to exist, basically, all while alongside not digesting food in the best ways to get all the nutrients. Improvement-wise, it was mostly I was put on a better medication for my Crohn's disease. So, also, as a side note, I get dehydrated easily. Yeah, I was put on a better medication to control my Crohn's, so the inflammation levels kind of went down. And then at that point, I was very, very unfit. I had very little stamina because I'd basically been bedridden for a long time. But I was able to slowly build up with exercise and generally become healthier, really. But that was only because of the medication I was on. So, yeah, That's kind of a short version of a few years of my life. Chronic. It's... Oh, sorry, for Crohn's disease. Crohn's disease. I'll just spell that for you on there. Yeah, it's also known as inflammatory bowel disease because it causes widespread inflammation across your body. It's just, it targets your digestive system. But you don't realise until your digestive system fails, but your digestive system actually starts from your esophagus, yay, 21, your esophagus all the way down throughout your body, basically. And if that's not working well, you kind of got a problem. Because obviously if you're trying to digest food, if your body doesn't know how to digest the food properly, you won't function as well, simply put. Because food is fuel. Be careful as it did. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing that escort quest. Not if it's difficult. Let's be lazy. Oh yeah, waves of enemies, so we're stuck with the grinding. We might go do some maintenance then. We will get our talent skill while we're at it. Let's increase the pet damage. Do I want to go grind a bit more? Maybe not. I suppose we might as well. We're not really doing anything else. I don't want to do that escort quest. If a guide is telling me it's difficult, I can only imagine how difficult it is. I've done a lot of grinding there. There must be... Hold on. Let me just skip ahead of that. What? Skip there. There we go. Let's go back to following the guide. The guide gets grumpy if you go slightly off path, but tough. The guide is not the boss of me unless I want it to be the boss of me. And today, I don't want it to be the boss of me. Have a bit of Wolflank Grey. You'll love it. Okay, I am rubbish at finding where to go in Thunderbluff. So don't mind me while I wander aimlessly. I am Alliance through and through, which means I get lost easily here. I do like Thunderbluff though. It's a nice aesthetic to it. And we can... I hang around, go around there, go up there, we are fine. Good, hopefully we'll be the right level of that quest. As we skipped ahead a little bit of a guide, we might not have got there. Only one way to find out. Yeah, we should do actually. They look like they're going to be green quest. That's okay then. It's still like going Horde whenever I would play. Yeah, I like being Horde. I think it's because I've spent so much time... Would I do that? Being Alliance. Playing Horde, it feels like I'm playing a whole different game. I mean, not quite, obviously, but you know what I mean. It's nice to see things from a different perspective. I think that's probably the key. Let's wait till you go through your little moment. For me, it's caused thanks to side effects, my antipsychotics. I'm going through a process with reducing the dosage, but there's a limit to that. So I don't know if I get to do what I wish to do. So far, my mood stays stable on the positive side, but going through time, I'm not sure if that stays that way. Ooh. I mean, yeah, I hope that goes well for you. I don't have experience of that side of things, but I do know what it's like kind of reducing your dosage for medication and, yeah, trying to kind of work through those side effects and readjust your life according to it. So yeah, I hope things smooth out for you. Yeah, I hope you will one day be able to do what you want to do. I think, for me, I mean, before when I was put on medication for my Crohn's disease, that caused a lot of fatigue. Probably more fatigue than I had when my body was malfunctioning anyway. But it was a necessary evil to keep me healthier and well. But it is frustrating when medication in itself causes fatigue. It's kind of a necessary evil, but still an evil. So yeah, I hope you're able to find that balance for you. But yeah, I like playing Horde. It's been a very nice change. I spent many years being Alliance, crucially always Night Elf, very predictably Night Elf. So I know that side of things like the back of my hand, and it's very enjoyable. But for this on-stream character, it's been quite good to do something a little bit different. Yeah, we experience a side of a game I haven't experienced before, but with other people able to kind of see it as it goes along. Necessary evil, striking one, yeah. Yeah, I think necessary evil is kind of a relatively common thing said in the UK about those sort of things. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought it's probably spread many other places. It's probably a certain amount of kind of UK self-deprecating humour of going, yep, it's necessary, but it's awful. Get rid of that. We definitely need to sell some stuff.
What would you ask of death?
Okay, we're still avoiding dungeons for a bit. I might play a dungeon at some point, but not today, because we're only kind of messing about in WoW for a little bit. The bulk of the stream was Marvel Cosmic Invasion, and this is kind of a nice little palette cleanser as we got finished with that earlier than planned. We're treating this as kind of a nice setup for the main event, probably Monday. My boyfriend has played WoW since 2005 and always ends up as Gnome Warrior. It's just his favourite. Tries to change it up, but it never sticks. That's me with Night Elf Hunter. But yeah, first played Night Elf Hunter at launch, and the only time I deviated a little bit was I played a Pandarian Monk for a while. I did enjoy playing that, but I always gravitate to Hunter no matter what. I mean, this is a Horde Hunter, so I've tried to be varied, but yeah, I get you with... It's weird how you can pick one character and stick with it. So, I am obviously the same. I suppose you just get used to it. Because for me, Hunter has everything I could want it to do. And then invariably I play a different character and I'm there going, what do you mean I can't do this? I can't track humanoids. I haven't got a pet. What? You play WoW reviews. I haven't yet, GeForce, but I'm certainly not adverse to it. Yeah, it would be... Yes. Could be fun. It's abandon this quest purely because it's told me to do it and I'm just blindly doing whatever it tells me to do. Night Elf Hunter is a great one to be... Yeah, I chose well for the first time. Because I chose it mostly way back when because I like the idea of having a pet and I'm quite a solo player. I like to be able to achieve things on my own rather than be too tied into teaming up with others. So Night Elf Hunter worked perfectly. And I mean, that was a long time ago. That was also back when I was playing it with my then boyfriend. I can't remember what he played as. It was something Night Elf, I think it... No, I don't know. Might have been Druid. Yeah, can't remember. But yeah, I like being a Night Elf Hunter. So what are we doing once we get to Orgrimmar? You don't know. We shall see. We'll certainly sell some stuff. To be honest, Orgrimmar would probably be quite a good place to kind of do a bit of admin and wrapping, yeah, kind of get ourselves in a good position so I can knuckle down to 21 to 22. Because we will probably wrap up quite soon. So I can get on with all the boring adulting so I can have Sunday off. Lately I haven't really had a day off for a while. It will be nice to have a day off. Yeah, just take a little bit of a breather. Don't really mostly stream WoW. It's usually a little bit of everything. I kind of categorize myself as a variety streamer, so it's a little bit of everything. Lately, what have we played lately? We played a little bit of strategy games. We played Cosmic Marvel Invasion before this. We're going to be playing 2 Point Museum on Thursday. So yeah, it's kind of WoW is a nice go-to, particularly like today where it's we finished the focus of a stream, which was finishing Marvel Cosmic Invasion, and now it's a bit, what should we do for a little bit of time, because I didn't want to wrap up the stream too early. So yeah, it's kind of an ongoing project. It's for me, WoW is always a kind of nice comfort game. It's a game, a kind of a predictable game. I know what to expect, I know what to play. Granted, if you stuck me in raids or dungeons, I would not do so well. Because I'm the person who levels in a solitary way a lot of the time. And particularly with Horde, I do not have the experience. But other than that, it's a pretty cozy experience. Comfort gaming. How are we doing on the gold? Might see if there's anything we can sell at auction house. Well, it was always a comforting one for me to watch. It is me too, yeah. It's there's just something nice about it, isn't there? Yeah, I'm with you on that. I mean, weirdly, actually, the main two, when I started using Twitch, the main two streams I looked for were World of Warcraft and Final Fantasy VII. They're both comforting games, and then luckily I managed to get to know a lot of good people through there, and it's kind of built from there. But yeah, like you, I found it comforting to just watch somebody play WoW, really. I will play retail. I'm not a huge retail fan, so generally I prefer to watch kind of more chill WoW streams. But yeah, it's nice. Let's see if we can sell some stuff. Not for a lot by the looks of things. Might as well. Can make more gold selling this to a vendor. Okay. At this stage, I haven't got a lot of money, so it kind of adds up. Just like Stardew Valley. Yeah, Stardew Valley is very chill to watch. We were playing through Stardew Valley, actually, earlier in the year. That might be a good one to go back to, actually. Because I really enjoyed it, and I can't remember what happened. Basically, another game came out, and then it got put on the back burner. But it might be a good option, actually. I wouldn't have thought it'd be too hard to pick back up. I know we were in the first winter, bearing in mind I haven't played Stardew Valley before. So yeah, that might be a good bet. We're just going to a vendor to sell some leather, because somehow we will make more money selling it to a vendor.
What are you looking for?
Yeah, and we got a nice tidied up backpack. ready to go for next time. I love Stardew. Yeah, I liked it. Like, it took me a while to get into Stardew. I will be honest on that front. Yeah, I bounced off it a lot for quite a long time, and then it just clicked. Streaming it, I think, worked well for me, because streaming it means you can still, you're chatting to people, and it made it nice and interactive, and a little bit cozier than just playing it on my own. Dave the Diver's good too. I'm not very good at Dave the Diver. I'm not the best at catching fish. But I did like Dave the Diver. I might have to go back to that at some point. But yeah, those kind of things are nice and relaxing. So yeah, kind of the general theme, rather than saying I mostly stream WoW, the general theme is I like to stream relaxing things. I mean, in my life, I'm not always a particularly relaxed person, so streaming relaxing things relaxes me, and gets me to kind of be a little bit more chill and a little bit slower paced than I would be elsewhere in life. Yeah, so, but on that note, sadly I don't get to be slow paced all day today. I have a room to declutter, I have Christmas gifts to wrap, I have a whole bunch of stuff to do. Some of it's going to be fun, but yes, that does mean sadly I've got to wrap up the stream a little bit earlier than planned. At least we got a good 3 hours in, so that's good. I'm going to be back Monday. I don't know what we're going to play. We might play a bit more of this. We might play something else. I don't know. It's going to be chill and cozy is the thing. That's definitely going to be the aim. Yeah, because it will be nice and relaxing. Thursday, there will be the 2 Point Museum charity fundraising stream, so that's going to be fun. I've never done a fundraising stream before, so I'm going to work out some plans for that one. They're probably going to involve the cursed bean boozles of yore. I just shut the packet and it's still stunk. But yeah, thank you all. Thank you GeForce and Hannah. And thank you everyone who was here earlier. Let's catch up on a few things. Thank you Egg of One Rat for the resub, and crucially for the massive 5 gifted subs, which somehow I got a Bean Boozle beam for, and it was cappuccino. I was so lucky. And thank you Treacle for the 100 bits. And for it, yeah, kind of it. And thank you for your follow. We have anonymous follows here. So if you're watching, oh wait, I did forget one thing. If you're watching and you're keen to see more, drop me a follow. All you will get is a little ping. I won't call you out. Just grateful for you being here. So thank you. And also, thank you to Yukafa for the massive raid right at the start stream. I think that's kind of it. So I'm going to find somebody to raid out, because at the moment the ads are trying to work their way through. We're not having ads right before we end the stream. First raid message, that is for subscribers. Second one is for followers. If you're able to, do stick around for a little bit longer, because it is always nice to pass on the love and raid over to some other lovely people. What can we find that would be kind of similar vibes? Where would be a good place to go? As always, I try to raid out to people I haven't raided in a little bit. Kind of try and mix up the love, really. And Twitch very kindly tends to tell you who you've raided recently, and then you can go, they're great, I'm trying to not do it all the time. Let's have a look. Who can we raid over to? Let's head over to... Oh, there's competition. Oh, there's too many good people streaming right now. Let's have a quick look. Check. Everyone is... What is the plan? Let's head over to... To be honest, I was thinking of them earlier because they are always kind of chill vibes. Let's head over to Nemo. Nemo55. funny enough, they were somebody, when I was saying how last Christmas I was playing a lot of WoW Hardcore and a lot of discovering new streamers, not new as in new to me streamers, I watched a lot of Nemo. He's a really chill streamer who plays a lot of strategy games, and it's kind of nice and accessible, and he's just a really nice person. So yeah, let's head over to him. And yeah, I will see you all Monday for more. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for the support. It is forever amazing to me that, to be honest, anyone watches me. So, so have a good one all. And I hope you have a good rest of your weekend. And I will see you all very soon.
Not there.